Hell no. No, I'm not into that technical bullshit. Woo! Woo! Hey, hey, hey. Wonder Woman, how you doing, girl? Hey, 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 hey. Sunday evening. I'm about to do whatever I'm a meaning to get done, get done. I'm about to cook these bitches, get done. That's right. Let's start one. How we do it just for fun. Hey, who's gonna be one? Number one, here we go. Hey, Sassy, hey, where you be, bitch? I don't know, but we gonna get an inch rich. Gonna put you in the ditch where you be, bitch. Hey, that's right, where you be, bitch. Where you belong, belong. Let's get it all alone. These bitches don't know my song, and they never sing it right. Hey, here we go. Hey, number two. Hey, here we go. What you gonna do? Hey, number two. But you need to know the motherfucking rules. Hey, ha, black woman spear. Where you be back? Where you be back? Where you be? Y'all know I'm crazy. Fuck it. Oh Lord. I just wanted to get on and have some fun. I'm gonna be creating some things and talking about some things that I created but fell apart on me. Let me see. Let me get away from here. But first, let me speak to everybody. Wonder Woman, how you doing? Water Sniper, what's going on? We got somebody named Israelite. How you doing? And Queen, what's going on? I'm an Aries Queen. How you doing? So you're doing good? And Joe, how you doing, babe? So we're going to talk about some of the things that I've seen here on YouTube just recently. And I'm going to talk about just the disgust I have for some of these so-called human beings. And I'm also going to point out the hypocrisy of how they will take to their channels to try to rewrite history. And therefore, when new people come, whether you're new to YouTube, new to their channel, or new to the situation, the storyline, they are here to rewrite what really took place. But see, they've done this quite a few times, and I am a bitch you learn from situations. In other words, the first time, bitch, when I saw that you was rewriting history, you got me. That's on me. So what I do as a human being, an intelligent person, I then learn from that situation. And that's when you start recording, bitch. That's when you start listening to what they have to say and recording it or getting a copy of their videos so they then can't come back and rewrite the rewrite of history. Because I'm telling these black woman spears bitches, I'm telling y'all, listen, they over there and they talking to you as if they're someone you could really relate to. But what I want you to know is that a woman who attacks women, other black women, right? You attack other black women as she sees fit when it doesn't fit their narrative she has at the moment. See, this woman has no principles. She don't stand on any principles because she has none. She's one of them fly-by-night bitches. She's one of them bitches who, whatever she feel in the moment is how she feel in the moment. But any moment thereafter that moment, she could switch it up. She could switch it up. And this is very educational for us all, right? How is it educational? Because you will realize that these people don't really have morals. They don't even know what the definition of morals is, right? And on top of that, they don't have any standards because you might not have the same moral fortitude as other people, right? I may not believe in certain things that you believe because you believe your things based on whatever, right? We got people who believe in the Bible. So your morals, your code, your standards come from that book. But there might be somebody else who do not believe in that Bible in particular. So of course they may not believe in the same things, right? But the difference is we have one woman who she didn't believe in this at that moment, but then when she got outed in that group for being a fraud, a thief, and a liar, she then took away from that fortitude, that belief system, and jumped over here with this belief system, right? And did the same thing she did over there. She ends up, because who she is, she's always the liar, the cheater, and the person with no moral codes, no trust, right? That's who she is. No matter where she goes, she carried those traits with her. And people surrounding her originally, they would think, oh, she's a good person. Oh, no, she's real. And then her real self end up peeking out and showing. And then they then start having the same problem that group number one had with her. So what does she do? She uproots herself from that set of morals or standards or belief system and jumps to a whole nother group of standards, beliefs, because these people outed her. That's what this bitch moves more than the motherfucking devil himself. The devil himself at least stand on certain beliefs. He's not gonna lie to you without lying to you. In his lies, he's telling you the truth, right? The devil says, hey, this is who I am. It's your fault that you believed me. This bitch though, Angela, aka Black Woman Spear, y'all don't remember when the bitch was even denying being Angela? Y'all don't remember when this bitch, this bitch at one point was saying that she didn't even know who we were. Some people were. And that we were making up shit on her. Then what happens is when she get out and she be like, well, I don't have to answer no question. No, you don't, bitch, you don't. But it's what I hate. And I'm gonna tell you what my issue is. It's not with these people, these phony, fake ass peoples. Cause see, they've been going through their life, skipping, hopping, and jumping from motel, hotel, holiday inns all their life. They don't know why they got the bad luck, but I do. They got the bad luck because they're bad people, right? They got the bad luck because they think they're smarter than everybody, and in the end, they end up getting outed. Everybody see them for who they are. That's why they got the bad luck. It's not really bad luck. What it is that they coming across a mirror, right? It's like, hey, they end up facing themselves at some point because people make them. See, bitch, I put up a mirror in front of you. And then you want to fight. You think you fighting me. You fighting yourself, ho. Hey, LC, Randy. SoCal, how you doing, my brother? Try Gods, what's going on? Warren, I'm going to put the link. I am who I am. I'm going to put the link in for you. What's going on, my brother? Lolita, what's going on? Like we see, and as human beings, it's not even about color, right? As human beings in our lives, we have to know who we are. Because if you don't know who you are, you will end up walking through life assuming that everybody's coming after you. You'll think you got enemies everywhere you turn. You'll be like, damn, why are they after me? Why are they after me? No, but see, if you know who you are, you won't even be thinking about if anybody is really after you. You wouldn't be concerned about them bitches because you stand in who you are. You know who you are. But these bitches, right? We got a few bitches, a few people, whom always assume people coming after them. And the reason why they think people coming after them because they end up in fucked up situations all the time. And instead of blaming themselves, they blaming it on others. Well, I didn't get the job because they have colorism. No, but you didn't get the job because you don't have the education. You didn't get the job because when you went to the interview, you didn't answer any of the questions with grace, being humble. You know what I mean? You didn't get the job, bitch, because people was able to see you. And the reason they was able to see you because you one of them bitches who be like, I always keep it real. And then they get on YouTube and tell you you need to keep it real 100% of the time, while them bitches are 99.9% fake. We got to understand that everybody on YouTube who's giving advice, who's here claiming to be helpful to you, a lot of those people are your enemy. They want to see you do worse than them, and therefore they will say the stupidest shit. And within our community, the Black community, we tend to want to grasp onto that shit and be like, yeah, you're right. We believe a lot of things that are very helpful to us as a whole, as a community, right? The no snitching rule. We believe in no snitching. Oh, I ain't no snitch. Oh, you a snitch. You believe in that rule until you need your community's help to find the person who hurt you or somebody in your family. See the hypocrisy? Somebody murdered your son. Now you want the community to come forward and help find the person who did it. But prior to it being your son or daughter, your husband or wife, prior to that, you believed in there's no snitch rule. That's a clear example of how we agree with shit that's harmful to us. What's going on? Let me see. Somebody said, Dookie, I'm here just showing Bomb some love. I know that's right. Thank you for showing some love. Behind the bar, what's going on, baby? He said, boobies. My boobies out? Wait a minute. Let me look. Y'all, I can't see myself. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the chat. But are my boobies out? Wait a minute. Let me check. Wait a minute. That's all y'all can see is my boobies. Lord have mercy. Okay. I know y'all can't even see my face. Oh Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay. Anyway, look, I'm not gonna turn to the back, but I do have on a robe. Okay, I do have. Y'all know I wear robes. Okay. We hold on to things that's harmful to us, and we believe that's why it's so easy for people like the Sassy, the Black Woman Spears, and many others. We have a lot of ministers in a lot of churches. We have a lot of people just in the community, you know what I mean, who's able to take to use those things to benefit them as it hurts us as a whole. Okay, and that's all I'm saying. And here on YouTube, you know, I want to talk about, because Sassy has risen from the dead. Okay, she's always been here on YouTube in other different names. We recognize her because, like I've said before, when you know somebody based on the way they attack you, the words they use, and how they formulate their sentences in paragraphs, because that bitch will write you a whole paragraph, baby. She's the only one who would take the time to write you 2, 3 paragraphs. She's the only female, but we got a male who does the same thing. He just doesn't recognize he's a fucking Sassy himself. But she's always been here. And if she would have been here, staying to herself, chilling out, just participating like regular folk, that would be cool. She'll be able to say, see, they fucked with me, but when I was here, they didn't know I was here, and it was cool with me under this name. Nah, this bitch is, no matter what name she's under, she's still doing the same thing, fucking with people, being nasty to people in her comments. That, you know why? Because that's her. She's a nasty person. She's nasty. Instead of saying, look, I got this talent where I can do this type of work and offer it to people like myself in particular, who've been looking for a graphic artist for a minute now. I would have most definitely threw her some work. I'm throwing money at other artists, other people who are doing work for me, right? Because if I don't know how to do it, or I don't have the time to do it, like for instance, this file here. This is embroidery, right? But when you embroider, you have to know how to do the designing, the digitalizing. I don't have time to do the digitalizing. I'll show you one that I just recently did, and I'll tell you how long it took. This is a fox, right? I'm sitting on pillows on some books. So I bought this file. I did not create this file, right? So that's what I'm saying. Even though I'm doing the embroidery, I'm making the mask, right? I make the mask, I sew the mask together. I still need somebody to do the artwork for me, right? I did not create this artwork. I bought that. I either bought it or I found it on Google, right? This one I found on Google. This one, of course, y'all know I found that on Google because y'all know that's Louis Vuitton. That when this mask is done, this is gonna look like the real deal. But as you can see, it starts out just being a file that I took from YouTube. But I guess my story goes, or what I'm trying to say is, she's a woman who has some talent that for each file, it depends on how immaculate big the file is and the details in which they put in it. She can make $20 for a file that may not only take her 5 minutes to do. I guess it depends on how good you're at your job, right? And we can even talk, we're talking about that's a beginner graphic artist, which I would consider her to be beginner. I've seen her work. Okay. And so it's beginner. But if she can get that instead of coming on here asking for donations and lying about her dying in order to get some donations, I mean, come on. She could knock out some shit and make that money like this. But that bitch don't know how to do that because she knows how to lie. She think her lies will get her farther. That's why she is what she is. Okay, so I just purchased, let me show you, I purchased a file and then I ended up redoing it myself. Like this file here, this file here, it looked good. But the person who designed it didn't do very well because it's coming to loose. I just did this last week. There's no way this thread should be coming loose. Now, suppose I had put this together, sewn it together, and sold it to someone. And when they got it, this shit started coming loose soon as they get it. Of course, I would get somebody telling me that when they go to give me what they call it, like a rating, or y'all know I'm talking about when they tell people to buy your stuff and not to buy it if it's bad quality, good quality. Somebody would give me a low rating because of the motherfucker who I bought this file from. Something told me, do not sew this together. Don't sew this together. Don't sew this together. I kept having problems with this. That's why I ended up not selling it. I kept saying, well, damn, if this didn't come out the way I thought it would come out, maybe I should, let me hold out on it. And then last night, I saw a loose thread. I pulled it a little bit, and this is what happened. I'm like, look, watch that look at that W. It looks good, right? If I pull on this thread, the shit just unravels. Now, if I would have sewn this, sold it to the person who ordered it, they would have put a bad rating on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these motherfuckers. I decide I'm gonna design my own shit, right? It takes time for me to learn these things, right? So I started that's what I've been doing this weekend and the week past. Instead of sewing and doing what I'm supposed to do, I've been teaching myself or looking at a lot of YouTube videos on how to do this shit myself. It's time consuming though. So I would rather just pay somebody a few bucks. Hey, here's $5. Can you hurry up and digitize this for me? That's all these motherfuckers, when they black like Sassy, they be wanting $150 for some shit I can get done for $5. I can get it done for $5. they be wanting $150. Well, they're gonna cost you about $150. Bitch, are you serious? I can go buy that shit for $3. I'm offering you $5. I'll see it for $3. I'm giving you my business because you're black. You claim you black business, but no, she'll rather steal from us though. Okay, she'll rather steal from us. Let me put the link in the room. Let me grab it. More. Let's see, invite. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Y'all know it's messy. Look, I didn't want to put the word messy in the title. So I use sassy, right? Sassy meaning it could get a little hot. And it could be a little, it could be a little sexy, it could be a little hot, it could be a little messy, something like it. But I'm just saying, It could be whatever. Okay, yeah. When we talk about certain people, y'all know it's gonna be messy because their whole situation is messy. We have the Angela, who still haven't come out and just been honest and tell people that she's always known that bitch wasn't dead. See, but she knows she can't do that. Why? Because other people who did not know would want to know why you brought that shit to me to bring it to my channel. Because let's be honest, as soon as that bitch take to YouTube or anywhere and do an actual video where we all see her moving her lips to some bullshit, that's all the big YouTubers and the big people who about to go report this story, that's all they're waiting for. They're waiting for her to say something to where there is no fucking doubt that she is alive. You see, so she can't come back and so her family be like, well, that wasn't her. Somebody hacked into her account. You know, so I understand those people waiting, they just holding off. But let me tell you this, that bitch Angela, without a doubt, that's not a doubt, she wouldn't be able to talk out of it. She wouldn't be able to explain, no, I didn't know, because after Sassy Ray was dead, she had access to Sassy Ray's account. Y'all forgetting that. Y'all forgetting that she was the one going all over the place telling people that Sassy Ray was dead. Not until she said it did people believe it. Before that, it was just something people had heard. That people had heard and not many people was talking about it. This bitch then went to over there by the Taz and Nala, who have a larger fan base, and started talking about suicide and how this girl had killed herself because of bullying on YouTube. She knew exactly what she was doing. I don't think other people knew. I think they trusted a bitch who did know, you see, and they never knew it was going to go this big. See, their reasoning for all of this shit was to tear down the Viper Pit. I don't know why. Bitch, we stand in our bullshit. You know what I mean? The thing about the Viper Pit is we're a group of people from all over the place with our own opinions, our own brains. We can think how we want. We even disagree because we're having conversations. And I think all of the conversation, no matter what we talk about, is educational to someone, right? There'll be some people who believe me, that people who might agree with the person who opposes what I'm saying. But that in itself, when we have those discussions, we all putting in our viewpoints on the table, and then other people have the right to believe how they believe. This is all educational. It's fun because we can laugh and joke too, but it's also educational. We talk about things a lot of people won't even talk about, right? So you don't know where you really truly fall on the topic, on the topic matter, because you just know what the world told you should be right or should be wrong. That's what, for me, that's what this shit is about. Okay. But then we got bitches who get angry because you oppose what they're saying. When in fact, let's have the discussion about it. You may convince me otherwise, or I may convince you otherwise, or we may find that we believe there's some parts in this that we agree with, and then there's the things where we disagree. That don't mean it's a fight, and it don't mean it's an argument, and shouldn't make it a beef neither. Okay, even within the Viper Pit, we've had breakups, right? Because in the Viper Pit, we accept any and everybody. It's just that when they start showing themselves, some people don't like when the light shines on them, even though they want the light on them. They don't like the way the light, what the light showed. They don't like that. So I have another warning, and I hate when I do this. I hate having to do it. I just feel like as a mature woman, I just feel like I need to warn certain people about certain things so you don't fall in the same traps, right? There's a warning. I'm warning that certain people were outed for a very particular reason. They weren't outed because there was a disagreement in our belief systems. They weren't outed for that. They were outed for something else, something that we felt was way too far. And I didn't want to be associated with people who did whatever it is that I thought that we found out that they did, right? Now they're flowing, shaking their asses in other groups. I just want you to know that some of these people, when you find out what they did, you're going to be on here apologizing to a whole group of people. So what I'm saying is watch your back. I'm not going to say no name. I'm going to say, watch your back, baby. Watch your back. Watch. Look, I need to put a beat on. I'm telling you, watch your back. Okay? You're going to find, we have some people when these motherfuckers want the docs, when doxing came about, people start digging in people's backgrounds. Some of these people were the doxers. Come to find out how the doxers end up with the worst backgrounds. Y'all know, nobody ever thought about that? How in the fuck you on this bitch? Ragging and bragging about what it is that you do at your job, and you done been in people, searching people records and shit like that. Come on here, outing them in your own little way. And then when people go in your background, we find out sexual assault. We're finding all kinds of shit that, listen, I can't be, it's not even a sexual assault that took place way back when, but I look at your actions now with the women, and then I start thinking, damn, yo, this nigga, for real, is an abuser of women. Because if he can't lay hands on you, then he'll verbally abuse you. Even if you're not a woman who he actually touched. So that's what I'm saying. Okay. I'm saying watch out for these niggas, y'all. Watch out for some of these niggas, y'all. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Now let me grab watch out for some of these niggas. And for those of you, hey Nanya, how you doing? For those of you who used to be over here, you don't rock over here no more, that's cool. Stay where you at. Okay. Just why don't you share with everybody what the fuck you did, bitch? Don't be lying. Don't be like, well, I wasn't doing nothing. I don't know why I was attacked. Nah, bitch. We could pull out the videos. We can pull out the proof, bitch. See, just because you don't see the videos on my website, let me just assure you this. Bomb does not delete videos. I promise you that. I don't delete videos. What I do, though, I will make them non-accessible. In other words, they're there. The only person who can see them is me. I just want you dumb bitches like Black Women Speak. I just want you to know that. Why? Because bitch, just because it's out of sight and out of your mind, don't mean I can't pop that bitch up where people can see it again, ho. I thought you should know that. You have a channel. I know you know that you can hide video. What you think? Everybody's stupid? You the only smart bitch where you just hiding the video? Bitch, I don't delete shit over here. Not only that, though, as soon as a video process and everything, I download it. So even if I lost the channel, bitch, I promise you I'm not losing no videos. Not anymore. I've lost enough channels. Okay, here go the link. Now let me put this, and then I'm gonna get to doing what I need to do. Anybody's welcome to come up. I just wanted to say a few things. I noticed I found out something yesterday, and I'm gonna just say the way that shit, like this dude is on. This dude is putting people's shit out there. I'm making it very clear that me and that person, we don't communicate. There's no conversation. There's nothing. I would not have done what that nigga did. Even if he was with us and he tried to do that, I would have put a stop to that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I not rock that way. Now, I'm not going to say what it was. I'm not going to say what it was because I don't want nobody claiming, because you know what they do? They'll be come back and say, well, Bomb is the one who outed this. She's the one who docked somebody. I read something that was put in the chat. The motherfuckers claimed that it was me who did it. Hey, Rude. I don't know. Let me see if he connected yet, y'all. Oh, where is it? Can't see myself. Sorry. Hey, Rude, are you there yet? Hello.
Yo, what's up, Bomb?
Nothing. What's going on with you?
I'm here to take my licks, to take my L's, like I told you guys. All right, the moment you make a live stream, I was gonna come on and let y'all just really punch me in my gut, in my nose, in my jaw. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Kick
that's
me in
for the
my ass.
men. Yeah,
And for
that's
all
for the
y'all,
men.
if it's, no, it's for the whole Viper pit, the whole Viper pit.
No, that you know, because the men, you know, because you didn't even really go in on me, you know, you went in on the men though. You went pretty hard for somebody we was telling you was a scam, a liar. You know what I mean? Now let's be honest. Did you believe that? Okay, so let's be 100% honest.
Okay.
Did you do it because you was going after the Viper pit, or do you think that she deserved? Did you not see what she was doing? Like you didn't see the scamming prior to all of this?
I mean, I saw that it could have been a hoax, but the thing was, you know, I went after Jap, SCL, and Chris Law, just pretty much tell them guys, you know what, if it's true, you know, the way we be playing, man, you know, folks could be thinking about suicide. It's about how we be trolling and shit. But like I say though, I did the live stream without getting the full details. So I was in. And the next day when I went to Tommy shit, I just felt like I did. I'm like, hold up, I don't think she's actually dead, man. But you know, like I said, I'm taking my L though. I want to take my L. However you guys want to come at me, feel free. I don't have no rebuttal. I promise you. I don't have nothing, no slick talk, no roast, none of that shit. I would take all my L's from all you guys. Anybody want to come up and get me? I'm here.
Anybody want to come up? So okay. If y'all want to come up, he say he's available. But I guess I'm wondering, because you know, Sassy is a scam artist. Did you know that, or you didn't know? Did you, when we would say that she was doing certain things, did you believe us or didn't believe us?
I mean, I was in the middle. You know, I'm seeing that some of the things she was doing, you know, it's kind of fishy. But yeah, no, I just didn't want to just make a final decision or, you know, come to a conclusion without knowing the full facts. But my thing is, it was just me having a reason to go at it with STL, Jab, and Chris Law. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm windmilling and caping for some shit I'm not even really sure about. That's why I'm willing to take this L. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you admitting that it really wasn't so much on you was on her side, but you just took that opportunity to go after those men.
In so many ways, yeah. I give you that. Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, because I just wondered, because and the reason I asked you, not because I'm trying to get you to admit that, but I'm wondering, did you not see the other? This is not her first time dying.
God damn,
this is her third time dying, dude.
Damn, Bob.
Yeah, I thought people knew. I thought y'all had maybe heard about her dying before, and you just figured, okay, she couldn't be doing it again, or maybe y'all didn't know she died before. You know what I mean? All the things her and Angela was putting out there, like, because I noticed Angela will come on your channel, get on your panel. She do a lot of talking, but I know she knew that girl wasn't dead.
Yeah, me and Black Woman's we don't talk behind the scenes like that, so you know what I mean. So I didn't know. My thing was I should have got the full details before I even did that live stream. You know what I mean?
Do you see where there could be a way where she didn't even know? Because remember, they played your video when everybody thought we was gonna get some information from a family member or something. It was actually your video played, right?
Yeah.
That was after she was dead, right?
After she was dead, yeah, it was a premiere of my video with me, Black Woman's Fear, Pure Butterfly. I think Beasley, he came up there. Yeah.
So how would that video be played if Sassy wasn't alive? Do you think her family members would have reached out to who?
Oh.
Just be honest. Do you think there's a way where Black women should be able to say, no, dude, I didn't know? No, she knew. Remember, she was claiming how close they were. Other people just didn't know about it. So you mean to tell me, I know she wasn't close to her family like that, because even her mother said something bad about Angela.
Mhm.
Her mother
Mhm.
came on Tasnim channel, y'all remember, and said something negative to say about Angela. So
Okay.
when her daughter died, why would she give Angela access to her daughter's page?
hmm
Right?
I was thinking maybe could have been that Mark guy, that guy Mark.
Right. But we ain't nobody knows who Mark is. Mark is one of her family members.
Okay.
Mark is her. I would venture to bet that Mark is Sassy Ray. That's the only one who she trusted. Trust never that outed her, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, she accused the Viper Pit of kidnapping Mark. She said that Jap kidnapped Mark and she couldn't reach Mark.
Yeah.
She was telling people that we really had kidnapped this dude.
hmm hmm
But she wouldn't have done that if she would have known that Mark is somebody who could have outed her, right?
Oh yeah.
Mark is her.
And
So
by
I
you
just
saying that, and
go ahead.
by you saying that, bomb, you guys ain't got to worry about me ever caping or windmilling for Sons of Ray ever again, because like the fact that this little hoax and then now she come back, that's disrespectful to people who I didn't never want nobody to die because of this shit, but to use that and to come back, that's just kind of low in my opinion. So it's like, nah, rude, I'm out of this shit, man. So I'm saying to Jap, Chris Law, STL, man, the guys I really been going at, man, you guys can come up here right now, or I'll come to you guys panel, man, and I can hold this L and I'll just be quiet and take it for real.
Because it was no people didn't know what to believe, but when you went on Tommy's channel,
Yeah,
that's when it was like, wait a minute. This nigga really believes Sassy Ray is like we always knew for months. We've known she was alive. We could have
yeah,
proved it, right? But it wasn't. It was like, okay, she's not here. I'm not gonna fuck with it. That's why I think that's why STL kept going at it, even though she was dead, because we knew she wasn't dead.
hmm
You know what I mean? But
I said it on Tommy though. Like when I went to Tommy when he asked me, I was like, no, I don't really think she would actually commit suicide. I don't think she would want to do that with a little baby and shit, like a daughter and a baby. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I don't really know, but I didn't get the full details. So, and the reason I went on Tommy because Tommy he was playing parts of the premiere that she was playing on her page. So I just want to go up there and explain my position. But yeah,
right,
uh huh,
right. Yeah, he was playing what was said over there, but yeah, old girl used you and
mm-hmm.
another YouTuber in order to get the story even to go larger than they thought it was gonna go.
Yo.
Yeah.
So she got to get up here one day. Maybe one day me and her might talk on my panel one day. But she got to come up there and explain this shit, man. Like, what's up, Sunset Ray? You got to holler at me on this one, man. I might do a live one day and say, Sunset Ray, come through, come holler at your boy. I want to know. I want answers.
Right. Man, you're
Yeah, I
not even
do.
gonna get Angela to do that. You wasn't never able to ask Angela a question for real, to get an answer. Her
Yeah.
answers is always she ain't got to answer no question.
Mm-hmm. I
Am I
feel
wrong?
no. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that. But I feel Sunset Ray. If I were to call her out, she may come through, may not. If Mark,
Mm,
anybody can come on. Anybody can come and speak on that. Cause I just want folks to get understanding on like what was that about back in April anyway? Like why would anybody have to fake their death? Like what kind of game is that? What type of game is that to fake your death to get what sympathy? How about just fall back and say, I'm gonna fall back from YouTube for about 6 months. I need a
mm-hmm.
break. That'd make more
It was
sense. But like the faking of the death, people take heed to that because if we don't hear cyber harassing, cyber bullying, yet people have to commit suicide as a result of being harassed and bullied. That's dangerous. But like if you
yeah,
lying
that's that.
about that, yeah, you lying about that. That's not good. So I would like
Right,
for
right,
Sansa Ray one day. I would love to have a conversation with Sansa Ray one day and just be like, "Look, what was going on with that? What was that about?"
right. No,
Yeah.
I mean it makes sense. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you, I explained because people wondering why would she do it. I know why she did it because her intentions wasn't really the fake suicide for
Mm-hmm.
real. Her intentions was for us, the Viper Pit, for us to think that she really did it, and for
Mm-hmm.
us to put it out so she could say, "See, they lying. Why are
Mm-hmm.
they claiming I'm dead?" You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But it ended up because we not a group of stupid people. We
Mm-hmm.
just laid quiet on it. See, we had knew what was going on for a week before anybody else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because she was sending us the email claiming she was dead. This bitch sending me email asking me have you seen Sassy lately? I heard she killed herself. Now, you know me, Sassy don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Why would anybody send me email?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
So that in itself made everybody, and it wasn't just me. We found out that she sent this to Minister Jap, me, Chris Law, and STL, and I think a couple of us who always go after her. So why would we get the email being concerned about her committing suicide? And I said, so that's what I think. I think she wanted us to come out, start making videos about her being dead, thinking that we were desperate for the scoop. And then she was gonna say, see them bitches, see what they're doing. But we didn't fall for it. So then she ended up using Angela. Because now Angela is taken to the YouTube talking about Sassy is dead. They made her commit suicide, bullying. And now she's committed to that shit, you see? So that's how that went. But anyway, let me see if I'm gonna put the link in case you know you're going to have to handle that with the men because it was mainly the men who was
I want them to come on up. All of them come up. STL and Jap and Chris Law, y'all come through.
Tree TV, how you doing, baby? He's loving the view. Lord have mercy. I'm at the back up some. I don't know. Anyway, let me see. So that's what it was.
And not just, but not just those three. We talking about anybody in the Viper Pit. Anybody. I hold the L today to the Viper Pit. That's facts. I'm talking about this. Anybody in the Viper Pit can come through and give me an L, man.
Kareem, he said, let me see. He had a question. Let me see. The question is, hey, can I ask you a fashion? You ask me about fashion? Who are you talking to? He must be talking about you because I don't know nothing about no fashion, baby. Or unless you're talking about, if you're talking about sewing, you can ask me anything about sewing, but I don't know nothing about today. Ask these young people about fashion, baby. But you can ask me, put the question out there and let me know what you're talking about. Somebody say Sassy clout chasing. I think Sassy has probably did something that's very, she won't get no clout from this. You know what I mean? Like, because if she would have said I tried to commit suicide because of that, that would have been one thing. But they claim she actually committed suicide and was dead. So that bitch needs to stay dead as far as I'm concerned. Now she over there though trying to get some sexy lingerie. Did y'all see that? She put up a wish list over there on her OnlyFans.
Yeah, he showed it was an Amazon thing that she had up.
Yeah. That's why I came up there in this. I was like, look, girl, okay, you trying to get one of these? And I'm a big girl. You know what I mean? What you been up to, Rude?
Everything straight. Just got off Reg the Bad Guy panel. We were just talking about old buddy, your boy KS, little punk. Yo, made a video, asking a guy, the size of his penis and shit, man. So that shit was very suspect. We was talking about that.
Wait a minute. He asked the guy the size of his penis, so he could put him in a certain size jeans or some shit.
You got to go to Super Slide. Go to Super Slide. Go to Super Slide video. I mean, his page, and he'll show you.
Wait a minute.
He live right now.
Super Slide. And damn, he asked to do. But it was Super Slide and a few other men who was saying that this man was good at his job and stuff like that. And I was telling them the whole time, I'm like, this dude is gay. Like you men, I don't know if you men can see gay. When you saw, but I think you always admit, didn't you? You kind of say he didn't look like a man. You ain't never.
He was on some sweet ass shit then when I first met him. Like, and the thing that make it even bad is the fact that he's so arrogant with the shit. It's not like he's a humble guy. If he was a humble guy, then I'd be like, okay, well, he's just a humble guy who happened to be gay. That's his preference. But when you coming in a space amongst men's men and you acting like you know everything, like he the one came at you telling you he knew about your size, your dress size, and knew more about women's shit than you do. So I'm saying you coming in with that type of arrogance, it's like, bro, sit your ass down with that, man. You already a punk ass nigga. Now you act like you know everything. Nah, man. Yeah. I appreciate that shit. So yo. I don't know.
Dude's asking man Penis size. What are you gonna? You gonna make him a penis cup? He just wants to know how wide he got to open his mouth. Like, I'm trying to understand, baby.
And the shit at the end made it even bad when he said, "Man, you ain't even got a big piece to offer a woman." Like, I'm like, who the fuck talk like this? What man talk like this? The fuck is that? Hold on, Samuel
I
asked
don't
me a
know.
question. Oh, Samuel asked me a question. He said, "Please ain't rude. Why would he believe a woman that had warrants in Atlanta and had proven scam artists?" Look, it's a good question. I mean, look,
Hey, Brad's the bad guy, baby. How you
I can't.
doing?
Yeah, like I said, you got Viper Pit was right on this one. I said,
We
this is
was
good.
right.
She's
We
yo,
was,
it's
dude.
mhm,
Everything we said about it. I mean, everything
mhm,
in between the cracks of the jokes, but even the jokes, like
yeah,
she the one who said she had her vagina smell bad, and
yeah,
she said that she wasn't pregnant when, you know, she said men have been telling her that since she was young.
yeah,
She even said when she was being molested, because you know she's one of the women who accused men of molesting her or
yo,
raping her after the fact, like years later. You know what I
mhm,
mean? Just so she could get pity. But she said that when she was being molested, the men who have molested her, even they was telling her that she smelled bad. And I was
damn,
like, first of all, that don't make no sense. But you mean to tell me your shit been smelling bad since birth, bitch?
yo, yeah, that's bad though, right there. Like I said, the only thing that's bad though. That's bad if she moving like that. Like I say, it's like sometimes these people they end up making it seem like people are ganging up on them, and you start kind of like take their side a little bit, and you know you end up losing in the end, man. Like that, I'm taking this big L, and I'm glad she's not dead though. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. Like, you know, I'm focused on she's not dead. That's good, but the faking of the shit, like I say, everybody else, everything Bomb have been saying about you pretty much been true. Because look how you can fake a death. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the lowest of the low. So I can believe now Bomb and everybody else on how they done, you know, came at you and how they done, you know, address you, or how all of them come together and form the Viper Pit to really go at you. It makes sense. It
Right?
makes
I mean,
sense.
most of the people who was the beginning Viper Pit group,
Yeah.
right? Those were people she really doxed, and that include the men. You know,
Yeah.
that include even JPV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stupidity, myself, the Nini, like all of like you know, Chris Law. We saw
Mm-hmm.
how his shit went down. He wasn't even here. She was doxing his ass, and the dude wasn't even
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, she had been doing that to a lot of men too, who have come over since, and did interviews with different people, because I remember the one guy she accused of sexual assault, and he didn't even know it. Like, she just on YouTube saying, yeah, this was a guy, and this was his name was David or whatever, right? And she was like, yeah, and when I was dating, he ended up raping me one night. Like, she just goes into these stories, and then you end up finding these men who will come and say, wait a minute, what? That
Mm-hmm.
she's the actual stalker who ended up, you know, with some charges in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't let that man go, just like
Yeah.
she won't let her baby daddy go. The difference with this is she kind of attached to him because of a baby, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But did you remember when she told people for years she couldn't even get pregnant? Doctors told her
Yep.
that she could never. So
I remember hearing y'all say that. I remember hearing y'all talk about, like, the times I would listen to you guys. Yeah, y'all was saying that she was telling people she could never get pregnant and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I remember
those
that.
videos, yeah, those videos are still up. She haven't
Okay.
deleted those videos where she keeps saying, "Well, yeah, I can't because of all the abortions and miscarriages,
Yeah. Yeah.
abortion
Yeah.
miscarriages, abortion miscarriage." And wait a minute, and then she says she was celibate for all those years. Well, how did you have abortions and miscarriages if you wasn't even having sex? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
her shit made no sense. And some
Yeah.
people
Facts.
feeding, yeah, you can't get pregnant, right? If you're not having
Yeah. Yeah.
sex.
You're not having sex. Yeah.
So
Ain't no Virgin Mary shit going on.
right. I hope not, because that means she done murdered a lot of goddamn gods, baby. Because she's like she
Mm-hmm.
said, she was having all them abortions, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
I
yeah,
just don't know.
for the record, I owe the Viper Pit Bomb Cherry an apology. It's a formal apology for windmilling and caping for Sansaray without knowing the full details about Sansaray like that. Like I said, I'm glad she's alive, but you won't ever hear me coming to her defense ever again, man. I'm telling you guys, I'm not. Hey, your boy, I would stay the fuck out this shit. That is none of my business. Hey, Bomb was right. Hashtag Bomb and the Viper Pit was right about this. That's just facts. And yeah, I would like to holler at I would like to holler at Sansaray one day when she formally come back onto YouTube. I would like to holler at her. Hopefully, it could be on my panel, and we can try to chop it up. And yo, no hard feelings, but yeah. I take the L. I'm gonna take the L as a man. Like I said, formal apologies to Bomb Cherry and the Viper Pit for windmilling and caping for Sansaray. So there you go. You got me on wax.
Got him on wax.
Got me on wax. Yeah.
No, but I think like you and Minister Jap and Chris, y'all be having great conversation when y'all do talk. It's just that you start, you no matter what the men told you, they explained to you why they were going after her. Because I understood your saying. You was like, look, I understand why Chris. You said you understand how Chris and me, because you see proof. But see, the thing is, even before she attacked me and Chris, she was always doxing Minister Jack. You know what I'm saying? She doxed him, put out his family members' home. Oh, but see, some people don't want to say it again, because by us saying it again, some people then go look on her site and find the information.
Oh, yeah.
Can you understand why? Can you understand why when she doxed me, I didn't even let y'all know she doxed me.
Yeah.
You know how long it was before I told you all that, hey, somebody showed up at the house. Like, that was the people who knew, but it was back at conversations or, private little conversations. So they knew, but we didn't come out with it because I knew that the information was still on the website. It's still on the website.
You don't want nobody to know. Yeah, you don't want nobody to see that. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I didn't want anybody to see. But when I really came out and just was like, look, here's the whole story. It was after she then doxed. You know what I mean? I already informed my mother-in-law because it wasn't even my house. She did not give them my address. Well, she gave several addresses, several phone numbers. And one of them addresses was my mother-in-law's address. All they did was look up my last name in Delaware, took all those addresses and put them up and told people to come and rape and murder me. It was a video of me. She had pictures of me, right, in the video. And she was like, my name is this, that, and I'm a whore. And I love, this, that, and other. And come rape and murder me and my family. And she put out my address.
Yeah, that's bad right there. That's bad.
I didn't even really know her when she did that shit. Like, I didn't even know that shit was even, people did shit like that. Like, I was new to YouTube, dude. I was new to this. So, and the people who I ended up being cool with were the ones who found it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was Stupidity and Jake Junkpile, which are two men. I still don't know what these men look like, but I rock with them. Why? Because they rock with me. You see what I'm saying? They didn't know who I was. They just knew what type of woman she was. So that's how this shit came about. But I wasn't on here trying to destroy her, but she was trying to. If I would have been, there's a lot of women she ran away. Some of these women are here right now in the Viper Pit. They just don't speak, right? Because they got jobs and shit. This bitch then got some people fired, and they were calling people jobs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that bitch did. She wanted a Soto Nation like Tommy has. That's what she was looking for. So.
Yeah, them devious tricks and shit. When people playing them type of dirty games, man, that's not good. It always backfire though. It always backfire in the worst way.
Somebody said I need to clean my couch. I'm doing crafts, dude. That's what my cat. Look, I need to clean that area too because I'm doing crafts. Isn't that what's the title of this thing is? Sassy Sunday Crafts and Chat. So yes, it's okay, baby. Y'all ain't got to block people shit. Let them say what they're gonna say. But yes, I'm about to do craft. This is all my shit that I'm doing over here. I'm about to make some masks, some shirts, and some pillows. But I'm about to make some men underwear. So yes, they said I'm
surprised the fellas ain't came through, man. They know I'm up here. I just went to Jab shit and told them, hey, nigga, I'm coming to catch my L, man. What's up? So he was live about a few minutes ago. Like, surprised.
You know, SCL not coming over here, dude.
I was
SCL don't
saying,
fuck
but
with
he
me.
can't though. He can't come give me this L, man. So I could. Well, he can do him alive or whatnot. I come through. But yeah, I'm surprised, man. Chris Law, where he at? I know SCL and Chris Law was hanging out yesterday, so I don't know.
Yeah, Chris. I'm gonna hit him up and see if he's available. He might be at work or with the family. You know, it's Sunday.
Okay.
You said Minister Jack was live.
He was live. He was live, and I went in his chat room and said, "Look, nigga, I'm coming to catch my L, man. What's up?" He read the comment out, so he saw me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he might. I don't see him live right now, but
Now he not live. He ain't live right now. He was.
oh, okay, okay. Yeah, he might be busy. You know, you catch the people. They don't be knowing when I'm going live. I just go live. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, fixed protocol B say, why is Rude caping for Black Woman's Fear? I'm not caping for nobody, man. At this point, you won't see me caping for nobody on this motherfucker, man.
Let me see.
Like, I would have to actually know that you ain't really did shit, and somebody just doing you wrong for me to come in and be like, nah, she cool people, he cool people, but nah, things that happened before me, I don't know shit, because motherfuckers ain't being truthful about it, man. So nah, I ain't caping for nothing. This whole Sansaray and Black Woman's Fear thing and bomb, this shit was happening before I even met them.
Okay, so you're a young man, right? I consider you to be a young man. So you, okay. So I'm gonna look. Can you see? Can you see?
Yeah, I can see. I can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to make my husband and my son some underwear, like boxer shorts, right?
Okay.
And this is what I bought. So you tell me, because you know I don't be knowing men, right? I know women.
Okay.
This is like a tiger print.
Yeah.
Let me see. Would you wear that if it was
Oh yeah.
underwear?
Oh hell yeah.
This one is more of a gray, and this one is more of a like, I don't know, like an off-white.
I wear both of them. Yeah, I wear both of them. Yeah. If it was my underwear, yeah, I would. Most definitely.
Okay. And I got them this also. I got these. I figured y'all wear plaid a lot, so I got like
plaid.
blue
Plaid and
gray
patterns.
plaid. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Both of them cool. That's cool right there. It's good material.
This is one I'm not sure about.
What's that? With the bulldogs?
Yeah, they dogs. They little dogs with the different.
I mean, they cool. Like they cool. Yeah, I would wear it. I would actually wear it
Would?
though. Yeah, hell yeah,
okay.
I would.
Because I was like, they had so many patterns, and I was like, maybe that's too girlish, or maybe that's too kiddie, like kids, or maybe that's too. So I was like, I would just bought.
Oh no, that's cool right there. Like that's cool right there. You got guys, bomb. You got guys wearing cartoon shit, like cartoon socks, like old niggas wearing cartoon socks. Captain America ass cartoons. These niggas wearing shit like that. So yeah, them bulldogs and tigers. Yeah. You make an underwear, you make a t-shirt out that shit. I wear it. That's facts.
Yeah. Oh, so I could do a t-shirt. Yeah, because I was gonna do like a shirt. Yeah, but I figured it'd be for my grandchild. I was like, I didn't think I wasn't sure if my kids wear it, you know, or if men would.
Oh yeah, I wear that. I wear that. Material tight. That's tight material right there. What's up, Brandon Davis? What's up? Go ahead. You got it.
Nah, I say I got a lot of shit, but I just wasn't sure, and I didn't want to ask them because you know how you could look at the material and tell. My kids don't do that. They'll look at material and be like, "Nah, I'm not gonna wear that." I'm like, dude, wait till it's a shirt or pants or shorts or whatever.
Yeah.
Then now after I make it, then they be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna wear it," and then they'll wear it. You know. But I never did stuff like this before because they too picky. So if they couldn't envision it, see how you envision this being the pants or whatever.
Yeah.
They don't have that in them.
Yeah. You may throw some underwear. Yeah, I'll wear them. I would wear them. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's all. That's cool shit. That's cool. Like the tigers and the bulldog, the pit bull, and all that. Yeah. That's what men we want to put on. Some dog type shit. Some bear. You know what I mean? Gorilla type shit. You know what I mean? Tiger, lion. So anything like that, you best believe they'll wear it once you make it.
Yeah. This guy asking me a question, but I don't know what he mean. He asking me about wearing a dress with a tie. I don't wear dresses like that because the way I'm built. I'm not built to wear that type of style, if that makes sense. So
you said tying a shirt or a sweater around your waist.
Yeah, and I'm too thick for that. You know what I mean? Like I'm too. So I guess what he's saying is, let me see, because I got to see myself before I do this, because I don't want. Let me admit this person. Okay. He think he's slick. I know what the man he trying to do. He trying to see what I got in the back. That's what it is. Okay.
That's what you want.
Let me see. Okay, so he's talking about taking something like this and tying it
No, no,
around.
no, 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 no. He was saying take the whole. You take the whole like a sweater or a hoodie, and you put it around your waist, and you let it like cover your ass. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
I
on some.
thought he. Oh, so go get something and tie it around my waist.
Let's
Is that
say for
okay?
instance, you go get you like a. You ever seen how like like a preppy look? You ever seen like the women who
Yeah, yeah, like
yeah
this,
tie the
right?
hood.
Like where I take the jacket, right?
Yeah,
And
take the jacket. Yeah. You put it around your waist. Yeah, and you tie it
yeah,
up
you
around the
put it
arms.
and tie it
Yeah,
around
yeah,
like that.
yeah. That's what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's just a tie. I thought he was trying to get more. Hey, Rico, how you doing?
What's up, Crystal? What's up, Crystal? How you doing? Now to answer fixed protocol, you say how can Rude be friends with BWS, but you're going against her best friends Taz and Nala? I'm just going at Taz as. I'm not going at Nala. Nala get in the motherfucking way. That's it. I just got my issue with Taz, and me and Taz pretty much addressed it. So you ain't gonna see me really going at him as much. If he leave me the fuck alone, I leave him the fuck alone. That's that. We just having
I
fun.
don't, yeah, I don't never see y'all really get serious and
It ain't nothing really serious. We just talking shit,
yeah.
man, going back and forth. Yeah.
That's how I've always taken it. So like, is that what he's talking about? Just taking something
Yeah.
and
Putting it around
and
the
just
arms. You tie it around the arms. Yeah.
I hope
Like
I
that.
don't know. I think he was trying to. I think he wanted me to tie this. He wanted me to take this off. That's what he was. That's what it was. I already know. But this is YouTube, y'all. Y'all got to catch me on Instagram for all of that. Okay, catch me on
Oh yeah.
Instagram.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, Rico, you here, babe?
Rico.
Wait,
Who's
Rico
that?
don't have
Somebody
no
here?
sound. Yeah, we got somebody else in here, but he don't.
All right.
His sound. You got to approve your audio.
You got to hit
Your
the
speakers.
call in the internet. Yeah, the internet
Yeah,
audio.
because I don't see a speaker, a volume area by his name. So go out and come back in, Ben, and improve your volume and all that good old shit. Okay, let me see. Did I answer his question? Let's see what he. So yes, anybody else got any questions for? Hey, Krista girl, how you doing?
Come give me my
Oh.
L. Give me my L. Not questions. Come give me my L. Come let me hold his L, man. I'm surprised. What the Nene know? What the Nene Warren them at, man? They ain't.
I saw Warren in the chat. Hey, the beauty. Yeah.
What's up?
If anybody see STL, if you want to come up
The
and
beauty can come through. The beauty can come through and give me my L too if she want to.
they say you do, that's Sassy thing, but I think you could. I don't want to speak for you, but I think you were saying you didn't necessarily believe she was dead.
Nah.
But you just took the opportunity to go after the men. And I always understood your position. Your position was, hey, men, stop going after her, even though they've said, you were saying, don't go after her because, she's a woman and that you had nothing to do. But the men were saying, I understood what you were saying, but the men was saying, hey, she has done something to me and my family. You see what I'm saying? So I listened to both sides. I understood what you were saying.
It was really. I was saying this, all right. I was saying Bomb and Chris Law, right? Like these are two people who I know for sure who have an issue with the woman, right? But yet, like the STL, and even if you want to put Jap in to a certain extent, cool. But like the STLs and all that, I'm like, man, it's too many of you guys just going at her to where you got women can go at her too. So I'm like, okay, well, how about let the main guy like Chris Law, let him do the live streams. But yet, if he's not doing the live streams, then why you other niggas doing the shit? It's because we see Bomb doing it. Because Bomb the only one who got an issue with it like that. It's not like Bomb, other people doing it for Bomb. You see what I'm saying? That was my point. But yeah, I take the L all the way around. Yeah, the beauty. The only way I'm gonna give you an apology, the beauty, you gotta come on the panel. God damn it, I ain't gonna give you.
She said, "Rudy, you owe me an apology."
She got to get on. She got to get on the panel for that. I can't give her that to the chat. That's not genuine.
Brandy, my leg, one is still bigger than the other, but it's better. My husband has. Remember, I told you he had me taking the aspirin, one a day, and and it's going down. Girl, but I couldn't put on no shoe. We went out yesterday. We went fishing and shit like that. We took the grandchild out to eat. We just had, it was just me, my husband, his friend, his friend and his girlfriend, and my grandchild. And we made a whole day of it. But I couldn't put on no sexy shoes. I had to wear these ugly ass shoes, y'all.
Mm, mm,
Because one of my feet, my foot is swollen.
mm-hmm,
It looked rude. It looks
mm-hmm.
bad. My foot
Yeah.
looks bad.
Well, what
And you can
happened?
tell it, I don't know, it's just
Yeah.
get swollen. So I'm gonna go to the doctor. I didn't go to the doctor because my husband was like, he was like, take some of this for a couple of days, see how it work out for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you gotta
But
drink you a
if
bunch
not,
of water though. You gotta drink a lot of water though, bum.
yeah, I had a friend tell me that too. And I drink a lot, but I don't drink water.
You
So
gotta
yeah,
drink a half a gallon all within like 30 minutes. I dare you.
God damn.
That's how you drink water. You got that's how you drink. You gotta drink a bunch of water within a time frame. So when you get ready
Oh,
to
and you
flush it out,
flush it?
yeah, when it
Yeah,
flush out, it's gonna flush out all together. So yeah, gonna flush your body
yeah,
out.
yeah, that
So,
makes sense.
so
Somebody
look at
said, hey, go ahead.
so look at it like you flushing your toilet, right? Like when you get done using the toilet, you want to flush it. So like a little water is not gonna flush it. You need a whole lot of water, right? So that's how you
Mhm.
flush your body out. So normally when you're going through things like with your body, like diabetes or gout, or you're dealing with
What
like a
is gout?
swollen legs.
Wait,
Hmm?
before you continue, because the first time I ever heard about gout was on that TV show, Everybody Hates
Everybody
Chris.
hates Chris. Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah, his dad had gout. But
Had
what
gout.
is gout though?
Oh, let
What
me
is
get
it?
it. Let me get it for real though. Let me give you the medical definition on gout.
Okay.
Gout is a form of arthritis
Mhm.
characterized by severe pain, redness, and tenderness in joints.
Oh no, I don't have that. No.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a
And
form of arthritis.
I don't have diabetes. I don't have sugar, so I don't have diabetes. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have none of those medical issues. I'm just a chick. Used to be very active until I started doing this craft bullshit. So somebody asked me what kind of crafts I do. Okay, so I can sew anything, right? Whether it's decorations, home usage, or if you want any garments. So I'm a sewer. I've been sewing all my life, pretty much. And I've been doing all kinds of crafts, right? T-shirts. I do vinyl. I have a vinyl cutter. I also do sublimation, which mean I can put any picture on anything, right? This was a regular. This is gonna be a mask. So
Mm-hmm.
I could put it on t-shirts, socks, like you mentioned, socks, any of that shit. I got
Mm-hmm.
all the equipment to do all of those things. And that's
Mm-hmm.
why this couch is this way. I do cups, you name it, people order it, I create it. Earrings,
Mm-hmm.
all that bullshit. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
okay. Now,
No. I was gonna get back to the water because Aries Queen just wrote. She said, "Drink a lot of water at one time does make more sense than sipping all day. Maybe that's something I'm doing wrong. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Yo, you can't drink water. You can't sip it. You got to drink it within like a 30-minute time frame because you want it all to get in your body so it can flush your body out at the same time. Like drinking water throughout the day, like an 8-ounce bottle here, 8-ounce bottle. No, if you can start off by drinking 2 16-ounce bottles of water, that's a good start for any man, any woman, no matter your size, your height, your weight. It doesn't matter. Like if you can just get used to drinking 2 bottles of water a day, all within 5 to 10 minutes. You understand me?
yeah. That's a
Yeah.
lot of water. And I drink a lot. I started drinking, so that's why I gained the weight. I don't eat a lot, but I do drink a lot of soda. Okay, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest with y'all. That's my downfall because I always feel like I have dry mouth. Yeah, I feel like my mouth
Yo.
is dry, so I'm always drinking. And me and water just don't work together. Even when I drink water, y'all see me put those packets. I have these like
Yeah,
Kool-Aid
you
packets.
can put fruit. Yeah, you put fruit with it. Yeah, some lemon, lime. You can put a fruit with it. It ain't got to be just straight water.
Oh, well then, okay. And that's what the change was. I was drinking a lot of water, but not like you saying it, but I was putting like flavors in it.
Yeah.
But then I switched to sodas maybe about 3 months ago. I've been addicted to sodas again.
I mean, see,
Okay.
the whole reason for being able to drink soda and eat your favorite foods is the fact that when you drink water, the water affords you that. Like it'll make it easy for you to drink and eat whatever you want to eat. It's the fact that a lot of us be eating all the bad foods and we never flush our body out.
Yeah.
So you gotta think about the men and women. The reason why we take we get sick and shit is because it just simply you're not drinking the water. Like it's hard for you to get sick if you drink water on a regular basis. So you already know the moment you hear about any family member, having cancer or diabetes and shit, you know that person do not drink water the way he or she should. The older you get, you want to drink more water because you want to be able to go and eat at your favorite restaurant, eat your favorite foods and shit without worrying about them consequences, which is swollen feet, you know what I mean? You know, bad back, you know, your joints ain't, you can't move your joints and shit, you know, your leg hurting, your back stiff, your arms are hurting. Yeah, all that is because you're not flushing your body out with the water that you need. So how is it we can flush our toilet every time we use it instead of letting our toilet just overflow or get stacked up with a whole bunch of bullshit?
Right.
We flush the toilet, but yet we don't feel the need to flush our body out.
Right, that makes sense.
You know
So
what I mean?
the water is the flushing. So it seems like every time we eat something, we should be at least drinking water with it. And most definitely a lot more water than eating, right?
Yeah.
A lot
more. No, I'm not gonna say it's a lot more water than eating. What I'm saying is that you need to be able to flush your body out on a regular basis. So I'm not telling you to drink a half a gallon every day. I'm saying 3 days out the week, you need to drink at least 2 or 3 bottles within a 10-minute time frame. You know what I'm saying? Like practice that. Like I'm gonna drink 2 of these Ozarka water bottles. I'm gonna drink 2 or 3 of them within 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna let this work on me. And then I'm gonna do it 3 days out the week, not every day. What's up, KK? Hold on. What KK say, man? KK say, Rudin, can you just drink my body juice? It's good for you.
I think she meant booty juice, you know.
I don't know booty. Not the booty juice. I ain't gonna do the booty juice. Not the booty juice. Not the booty juice. Nah, I can't do that.
That's the juice. That's where the flavor. That's the booty juice is the flavor juice. That's the flavor juice, baby.
If you got, hey, KK, if you got lactating breast, then yeah, I drink that. I drink some of that breast milk. Fuck it.
Look, I am saying it's not Freaky Friday. You say you need 5.5 more days, girl. 5.5 more days.
Who lactating? That's what nigga ask. Who lactating around this motherfucker?
Water Sniper said many of these foods people eat build up mucus in our body also. And
yeah, it's facts.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got older. I ain't caring about the food so much. I don't eat much anyway, but I really do need to slow down on these sodas. Because I noticed a difference, y'all. When I used to go up the stairs with my grandson like it was nothing, right? But that was my twerk workouts. Y'all say I'm too old to be twerking, but I got to keep it up. I can go low to the floor. Look, I ain't got no joint problems.
How about you drink a glass? How about you drink a glass of water before you drink a soda? How about
That's
you do
what
that?
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start taking, because I believe what y'all saying. It makes sense. So what I'm gonna do, but it has to be ice cold for me, right? I can't.
It can be ice cold. Yeah, it can be ice cold. Yeah, it can be ice cold, but not too cold because you don't want to drink it too. Because you're trying to drink it within a time frame, and you don't want it to give you a brain freeze or whatnot. You don't want the head start hurting. What I'm saying, drink a bottle of water by 16 ounces, and then you drink a soda like an hour after that. So you know you want to get a soda in when you wake up. Drink a whole bottle of water, and then you drink your soda later on that day.
Right.
Yeah.
Chaos, how you doing? Let me see. Samuel, how you doing? You said nasty.
say the beauty. I'm not giving you no apology if you don't come on the panel and come get it from me. God damn it.
You say come and take it from
me. Come take it, nigga.
Tie his ass up. First, slam him against the wall. Look, I'm about to get a little Freaky Friday a little bit. Slam him against the wall. Then take it from him. That's right. Bite him on his neck.
Keep me in the stomach. Like I told you and Miss Olivia that the love language between black men and women is very much violent. Goddamn it, it's physical. It's aggressive. Man get kicked in his goddamn stomach and shit. You know what I mean? He slapped the shit out you. You kick him in his nuts and shit. Then y'all have good sex.
Oh no! How you gonna use your nuts if you done already got kicked in them though?
All right, if you kick not hard, don't kick him hard. Kick him lightly. Kick him in his goddamn shit.
Man, you was into rough sex for real, guys.
No, I'm saying that's the language of black people. That's how we get along.
Not like that. I mean, it might be not a literal kick. You mean I guess you mean
like a you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Kick him in the stomach. Then kick the nigga dead in his goddamn stomach and see if he won't come on to you even harder. Like try this shit.
Y'all rude is into nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying it's bad. People into what they into. You know what I'm saying? You and which comes to get along. Well, no, she's more submissive.
What you talking about?
What happened with that? I saw you did a stream and you said that's what is her name?
Oh girl.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, little bitty.
Yeah, a little bit.
Anybody hear me?
Oh shit,
Hey,
who's that?
yeah, we can hear you now. How you doing? That's Chaos.
That's KO. Okay.
When last time you took a detox, Cherry?
I don't know nothing about no goddamn detox. I took a shit last
You
night.
might look into that. Anytime at a certain age you feeling painless, that means you have to give it time to detox the body for like at least a day on the average to see how it will restart your body, to see where it's at. If you're still feeling pains, then obviously
Wait a
you
minute.
might have to do some extensive. I know a friend that has
Wait a minute.
parts.
Wait a minute. Let's slow down, baby. Okay, so tell me what detox mean.
Well, a detox could be a variety of things. One, depending on what detox you take, it will focus on the three essential parts of the body: the kidney, the liver, and I think certain parts of the intestine, from my memory. I bought this from one of my friend that farms because he's more specialized in cleansing a little bit. I haven't done it in a while, but usually when I feel a certain way, after a while, I just go through a quick fast or detox. I usually normally go fast because the fast is more effective for me. But detox goes very heavy on the body because it starts removing any toxins that was not pushed out effectively from if you're not getting enough bowel movements or you're not urinating enough efficiently. So it starts to push out anything that was obstructing the colon. Is that clear?
God damn. Listen, I wanted just to break down you ain't got to go into the medical, but detox is where what Rude was talking about, right? Just waste, getting rid of waste.
Well,
get rid of waste,
Ruth said is to drink water, but usually water might not be enough because anything that's backing up the colon, you have to drink like a gallon or more, depending on how often you're not drinking water. If you're
I
not
think that's
water
why
drinker,
he said drank so much in a short period of time. I think that's what Rude was saying, right?
and if you think about it, another good thing you could do, you could always take like a kettle, pour some water, and heat like you drink tea instead of tea. You could take some spice, like sprinkle like I think it's turmeric, a little bit of it, and just drink a cup of that a day. That will start circulating the blood, so your blood start to flow better. But it's very bitter, it's spicy. But spice is good for the body. So when you put it in like a hot water, like you just pour a little tiny piece and you stir it slowly, you'll feel the effects.
Okay.
That's not a cheap way of doing things.
Right. Yeah, okay. I seen where the people on YouTube some of the women detoxing with like cucumber. They add cucumber to their water and something hot, spicy. I guess they say, and they were drinking that in a week and losing 10 pounds a week or something. I don't know. Listen, sounds good. The shit was nasty when I tried it a few years ago. So I gave up. But it is what it is. So I don't want to discourage the healthy talk because we got some people out there who might need it. But for me, I'm gonna just twerk it out, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna drink the water. I'm gonna drink the water, and then I'm gonna put the music on, the beat, and then I'm gonna just twerk it out, and I'll lose weight. I gain weight, I lose weight. But right now in my life, y'all know I'm an older woman, right? I noticed that my weight I'm not gaining weight when I step on the scale. I haven't gained weight, but what I did do, weight is shifting. Like like what's up here, it's still up here, but if I don't wear a bra, it's down here. And you know what I mean? My butt used to sit way up here. It really used to be on my back for real. And it did a good thing. It dropped a little lower, you know what I mean? So things are just moving and shifting and it's not as tight anymore because I'm not exercising, not twerking anymore. So it's becoming a little, shaky, jiggle. See, even when I stop jiggling, it's still jiggling. Look, jiggle. But I'm not embarrassed about that. But yes, I do want to be able to. What I am embarrassed about is the things y'all can't see, but I can feel, right? Like when I go up them steps, like I used to go up there with my grandson, like it was nothing, even though he's heavier, of course. But I feel out of breath. Like in the last 3 months, me going from here to there, I used to run up, come here, bust out a rap, and then still wouldn't be breathless. But now I noticed that I'm running out of. So I know that's what it is.
I mean, how about like one day, like when you free, you just go outside and you do like a few little sprints, like 40-yard sprints, 20-yard sprints, 30.
God damn, I'm too old for that. Can I just
No, we talking about like little jog. You can twerk it out. You can twerk it out. What I'm saying, like just little light jogs back and forth, do it like maybe 5 or 10 times or whatnot, and then come on back in the house.
Yeah, I could do that. Because I used to be more active, but now I'm gardening, right? That
Yo.
shit I started gardening last year, right? A year before last.
Yeah.
One of them. But in my summer months, I used to be with the kids, dancing with them and stuff. So I really did slow down, and I can feel it. I can feel the effects. So all I'm saying to the women and the men, right, as we get older, yes, things start changing, our lives change, activities change, but still keep up with some of that stuff, keep your heart rate going. So no, I don't have high blood. I'm what you consider a big girl, but if you saw me in person, it wouldn't be like what you see here, right? Because you see how short I am in person, you'll be like, okay, she's not really that big, even though I'm big, I guess. I don't know how you men, I don't know how y'all do that. But anyway, listen, stay active, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't have to, don't go to the sedentary way of life. Only if you have to. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
So would you agree with that? You agree with that?
No,
I
agree with
old, Rude, you still young. And even though you're not teenager young, but you're still young. So you saying go out and run some sprints, that's like you telling your granddad to go out and run some sprints. It's not,
not the same, man. Granddad would be in his 90s.
you're not that old for your granddad to be in his 90s. Your dad,
No. If my granddad would have lived, he would have been 100.
Your granddad or your great granddad?
No. My mother,
huh? Go ahead.
my mother in her 70s. So they had me old.
Really?
Yo, she's like in her late 30s when she had me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you got older parents. Okay.
Yeah, I got older parents. Yeah. That's why I get along with older people.
Yeah, okay, I got you. I feel you now. Okay, yeah. So yeah. See, yeah, because my grandparents would have been in the hundreds, or my parents were just in their 70s. So yeah, god damn, your parents was my parents' age.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it is.
Damn.
Born
Yeah,
in the 40s, both of them born in the 40s and shit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you was born to some grown, like I got cousins younger than me. I'm not cousins, I'm sorry. I have uncles and aunts who are younger than me. So my grandparents were still having babies in their 50s.
So normally like all my first cousins are like around your age in their 50s and stuff, like mid 50s, all of them, so we young, we just born in the 80s and shit with their children. But my first cousins are your age, so yeah, we was born young. I mean, we was born later after everybody else.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. But
I'm trying to see why the ladies don't want to come on the panel, come holler at me, like KK and the beauty. What's up? Why they tripping? God damn.
It's a Sunday, I think people are doing things, just like I'm supposed to be doing things, but I'm standing here talking.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what ends up happening. People get busy. Some of them driving. You know how you could be driving and still on YouTube. But they in the chat area, it'd be easy to be on the panel.
I'm just telling the beauty. You're not gonna get no apology, goddamn it, if you don't come through. I'm not gonna give you an apology through the chat. You should know me better than that. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm gonna come right back though. If Jap or somebody come back, I'm gonna come right back. You know what I mean? I gotta go handle something. I'll come right back. Eh?
Okay, right. Go take care of your business.
All right.
Okay, y'all. So let's see what we're gonna do. Yeah. So there's people judging my couch, even though I do have to get that bottle. I brought that down when I was bringing all the shit down. I have fabric everywhere underneath that. I don't think y'all can see it because the light is off. That's all fabrics. And over there where my sewing machine is, and the shit that I just bought over there is all fabrics. See the sewing machine right there? And all those are masks that I made, and I still have a lot more masks to make. And then I have a big bin that you can't really see because the light is off, full of fabrics and all my other crafts. So I make all kinds, anything you need. You want a custom clock for your family? If you can show me a picture of something that you want, then I can create it most of the time. Okay. The only thing stopping me depends on what it is, right? If it's metal, because I'm thinking about getting that is a machine that cuts even metal. It uses a laser to do some cutting. And that is that Glow Forge, I think that's what it's called. I'm thinking about getting it. I'm not sure yet. Okay, I'm not sure. But anyway, anybody want to learn how to make some shorts? Because that's what I was going to do. I was going to come on here, we're going to talk, and I was going to show y'all how to make either, they can be shorts, if you want to make them pants. If you have a favorite shirt, like I had this one shirt, man, I love this shirt, y'all. It was a rib shirt. In other words, if y'all ladies know what I'm talking about, like it was stretched, it stretched the right way, and it had a V cut because the way I'm built, when I wear stuff that fits my body, unfortunately, it's gonna have a V cut. Because if it's high neck, then it's just too much fabric for this area, right? So everything I got is V cut most of, if I want to look good on my body. So it had a V cut, and it was fitted to my body, right? So it was fitted. I love that fucking shirt. I love that shirt. I could never find that style shirt again. It was almost like, it looked like it was a wrap shirt, but it wasn't wrap. And basically what I'm saying though, because I got off track, is if that you have a favorite shirt, you can't find it, you want it in different colors though, different type of patterns and fabrics types, what you do, I can show you how to recreate some of your best pieces that you have. And you don't have to have a sewing machine if you are okay with sewing by hand. Some of these things, it's really not that difficult as it may look. And if you sew it by machine though, if you sew it by hand, it might not last you forever. But if you make your own shit with your own sewing machine, that shit is almost guaranteed to last fucking forever. It's not the same thing as you going to a store buying maybe a reasonable price of garment, and when you wash it 2 or 3 times, either the color fades or it ends up coming apart. The reason it came apart because it was cheaply made. The only way it was cheaply made is usually because they use basic stitching for certain garments, because they wanted to go by fast, right? You want the process of sewing, when you're sewing a lot, is you want it to go by fast. So they usually a basic stitch, not too tight, not too loose, but it be loose. That's why the shit comes apart, right? Because they're trying to sew quickly. But if you take your time and sew it, then of course your stitch is gonna last forever. Back in the day, clothing did not rip apart like they do now. You may have gotten a little hole in the fabric because you've had it for 100 years. And that's where patches came in for you to patch up those little holes. But as far as the seams coming apart, that shit didn't never happen. I have some clothes I done bought from some motherfucking places that I washed it one time, and then I went to go get it. First of all, I washed it and it shrunk. Well, your clothes not gonna shrink. Why? Because with cottons, before I make this into a garment, I have to wash it first. Now I don't have to wash these first, because this is more like this is called the snuggle type of fabric, right? So it's not going to shrink. Okay, it was pre-taken care of, but regular fabrics like this is regular cotton. It's just black. Before I make anything with this, especially if I'm talking about making clothing, a garment, then I got to pre-wash it. You pre-wash it, and that way when I make the item, it's not going to shrink anymore, right? So that's the good thing about when you make your own clothes. You're not going to worry about shrinkage, okay? Because you're going to take care of the shit you need to take care of beforehand, okay? But anybody want to learn how to make shorts? I'm telling you, it's simple. Shorts is really 3 panels, really is 2 panels, right? The front and the back. And then you need some elastic to go around the waist. That's it. So I could take this, cut 2 panels, right? The front and the back in the shape that I want it to be in, which I could show y'all that. That's not a problem. And then it's going to look like it's big, right? Like this. Let's say it'll look like it's It'll look like it's 2 panels about that wide, about this wide, right? Which is too big for me. Some of you are way smaller than me, so okay. And then but when you take it and put the elastic at the top, look what it does. It gathers, right? And so now you have your shorts, but the top part is elastic. So yeah. Anyway, so I was gonna do some. I'm gonna do some of these shorts for and some pants. What's the difference between doing the pants and the shorts? Well, the length, right? Instead of me making cutting it short like this, I would cut it long like this, long enough to be pants legs, right? Depending on how tall you are, it'd be cut more like this. And the same thing, 2 panels, the front and the back, and elastic at the top, unless they want the string kind, the drawstring kind. Now, if you want pants, work pants, slacks, then you add in pockets, maybe a couple of pleats or darts, which is easy to make, and maybe a pocket if you want cargo, right? Put a pocket on the leg. It's easy though. All this shit is real easy. I think the hardest thing with sewing is understanding patterns. And if I could show you all how simple it is to read a pattern, or if I could recreate the pattern for you, giving you easier instructions, you can make clothes like this. Clothes for your kids. Or it's even better. Let me show you something. I'm gonna find something that my grandson can't fit anymore. He's so big, y'all. He got big real fast. So we wasn't like they wasn't listening to me. My husband, not my husband, my son and his girlfriend weren't listening to me in the beginning. Like I was saying, hey, buy him 12 months. He was only like 4 months old. I'm like, don't buy 4 months because he's 4 months. I said, buy them large so they can grow, because they're growing every day. But no, they would go shopping, and if he was 8 months, they were buying, you know, they would be like, he's not a year yet, so I'm not gonna buy him 12 months. I said, don't go by the months he are, it go by his size. And he's been a big baby since he's been 3 weeks old. When he came home real tiny, and 3 weeks later he was big. And now my grandson, I made him a 2T. He's only 1 year old. 2T means, usually it means 2 years old, y'all. Okay, 2T means 2 years old. 3T is usually when they're 3 years old. My grandson just turned 1, and that 2T is tight. Okay, that's 2T tight. He's not here right now. He's with his dad. Probably with his dad and his mom. They probably out to the beach somewhere. I don't know. I woke up and they wasn't here. That's all I know. Okay, so what I'm gonna do tonight? Let me show you the pillows I did. Oh, so I do embroidery. I think I mentioned embroidery when I showed y'all that, right? So one of these is for somebody who's here on YouTube. I'm gonna send it for her son. I think is, which one? I think I think this one is for her son. This one is for Risen, y'all. Risen, this is for you, baby. So what is it? It is a pillow. It's a pillow, a book pillow, right? They call it reading pillow. And because the parents have put the stuffing in to make it a pillow, it's not done completely. The only thing I need to do is put stuffing in it, or a pillow in it. But I decided I'm gonna send it to his parents like this, and let them put the stuffing in. And all they're gonna have to do, if you're looking right now, the only thing you're gonna have to do is sew up this little, see this little area right here? You're gonna stuff it, and then you're gonna take you could take your little needle and thread and stitch that part up, and it'll be complete. Okay. This one is for my grandchild. I did his a little bigger. See, his holder's a little bigger, because I knew I was gonna sew it. Right. So y'all want to see what it looks like? Let me show you. I bought the stuff yesterday. This is what you can stuff them with anything, right? This is the polyfill that goes in pillows or dolls. And if, to be honest, you can also stuff it with material. I have a lot of little scraps of material from me sewing and having a lot of scraps. I could fill it up with that if I wanted to. But I'm gonna show y'all how it's gonna look completed. So I was talking about, this is a pattern. This one is called, this side is called applique. This side, y'all watch me create this. I'm not sure if y'all was watching me doing that live stream. I was making this. Then I made this side. These are words. This is embroidery, right? That means it's all thread to create these words. This side, though, is called applique. And what's the difference? The difference is I use different fabrics or material. I lay it down, then it stitches, the machine stitches around it. Then I lay another part down and it created this design. Okay. I put a pocket. That's what this was. Remember I showed y'all this? And I told you, good thing I didn't finish this. Well, this was going to end up being one of these. Okay. This is the part where I embroidered on before I sew it and make it into this. Anyway, I'm making you some shorts. You want them to be that long? Like the ones you got? First, I'm gonna make y'all some boxes first. I'm gonna make some boxes and then I'll make y'all some shorts. Okay. Anyway, now this is remember, this is a reading pillow. In other words, once it's filled up, it has this pocket. And if you was giving it to somebody for Christmas, you put a book in it. Or they could put toys in it, right? And I gave it a little handle because the kids, when they want to carry it around, okay, the kids might want to carry. If you back in the day when you went to the library, which people don't really have much anymore, you let your kids take their little reading pillow with them. I could have put that name on it, like I could have put Malik up here. I could customize it however people want it, right? But anyway, let me show you what it looks like. Stop talking about my messy ass couch, y'all. God damn. I still haven't put up my my cabinets in the back yet. We still haven't gotten to that. Okay, so you take this little stuffing. Now there's two ways. The ones for adults, I'm gonna show y'all what the ones that I make for adults is usually matches your house decor, right? The colors that you want it. And you could put your remote. The pocket would be where you could put your remotes, right? Or anything else you want to put in it. Shit, I don't know. Okay, so it's now, and the ones I make for the adults though, you're not gonna stuff them. You're gonna be able to put a pillow, an entire pillow in it, because you know when it's adults, you might want to wash them for whatever reason. The kids ones, unfortunately, I didn't make these two where you can wash them. Okay. I can though. I can, but these two I didn't. These are the first two that I made. So I didn't make it, I didn't cut it large enough for an insert. So that's why I decided to do it this way. Okay, you just put this in like this. Anyway, while I'm doing this, we're gonna be talking about current events here on YouTube. So YouTube, why do I like YouTube? YouTube, this shit is better than TV, baby, right? I mean, before I came to YouTube, I used to look at, what's that movie with Cookie, that TV show with Cookie in it? Empire. I used to look at Empire, right? I haven't looked at Empire since I stumbled across this Sassy shit, y'all. Okay, this Sassy storyline was better than anything Cookie could even create. And the good thing was, I wasn't gonna have to be worrying about getting shot at or really selling no drugs and all that bullshit, right? I wasn't gonna be worrying about no shit like that. I figured I'd come on here, somebody crack some jokes on me, I get a hee hee ha ha, and then I crack jokes back at them, hee hee ha, and we all go to sleep prepared for the next day of bullshit at your job. But what I found out through the Black Woman Spears, right, and the Sassy is that you may absolutely lose your whole goddamn job fucking around with these bitches. And they think, I've heard them say, well, you can't enter a fight and then bring the rules. You can't then bring the rules. However people strike at you is how they strike at you. See, but that, and we got some fools who be like, yeah, that makes sense. No, excuse me, that don't make no motherfucking sense. That's almost like you and your friend, y'all outside playing. Let's say when you were kids, right? Y'all outside in the pool and you decide to splash water on your friend. You be like, hey, and they turn around and next thing you splash water on them. And then them bitches decide, oh, okay, they run after you, running from them, you know, because y'all playing. And they grab you by your motherfucking shoulders, put you underwater and hold you there until you damn near drown. And then y'all dumbasses be like, well, you shouldn't have splashed water on me. I killed her because she splashed water on me. No, excuse me, dumb motherfucker. They don't equate, nor does what you saying make sense. You mean to tell me I said boo to you and you decide to call somebody's job and get them fired? And not only that, you didn't even call and tell the people at the job anything truthful. You made up a whole list, long line of lies. Fuck out of here. So that's what that black woman spirit bitch said. Well, you can't be in a fight and then you determine how people hit back at you. No, you're right. You're right. Mm-hmm. You know who determines? The law. You know what really determines though is if the law wasn't making decisions and shit, and people decide to really take to these motherfucking streets, bitch, and really take care of you the same way you saying is it should be, then you ain't gonna like it. Cause I said boo, you called my job to get me fired, and then I decided to come over there with an AK-47 or some shit. Right? It don't make no motherfucking sense. But let me tell you this: if you think helping people lose their jobs is, you don't think them people taking that personal. See, that's personal to me. To me, it feels like that you stopping a person from taking care of their family, feeding their family, clothing their family, housing their family. This shit is real. We got bitches who decided because somebody repeated something they've said and they just didn't like it, that they decided to then try to get you raped and murdered. And what's sad about when it comes to black woman spirit, she don't understand how people can let shit go because you ain't got no choice, really, in most matters, right? But when adults come together and they admit when it was wrong, like I admit, you know, I cracked some jokes on, let's say Rice, right? Me and Rice, we cool as fuck right now, right? I cracked some jokes on Rice and I said, hey, I apologize, you know. Even if I didn't think it was too far or anything, but if she felt that, hey, Bomb, I didn't like that joke. I didn't like that, you know. It made me feel some sort of way. And then I'd be like, look, I'm sorry. I apologize for making you feel that way. That wasn't my intent. My intent was cracking jokes. And, you know, you was cracking jokes on me. I cracked jokes on you. I didn't take what you said about me personal because, you know, it didn't affect me any, but I understand what you're saying about my joke. So I apologize to you. You see? So that's what I'm saying, even with this pillow to risen. That's me saying, hey, sis, we went through whatever the fuck we went through. I can admit my part in that participation. And here's my thank you. Here's my I'm sorry. Here's my I'm sorry. That's grown folks shit right there. You see? That's grown folks shit. We got people on here. That's all they had to do is apologize for the bullshit. And that shit would be done. Here you go, y'all. This is the pillow. I'm gonna put a little more in it. You can make it as full as you want or not as full. You see how it looked before? It was like before you probably couldn't tell because see how that sags. But once it's filled out, it doesn't sag anymore. You see? I can make it bigger by putting more stuff in it if I wanted to. Or not bigger, but you know what I mean. I can make it more plump. And So what I'll do is then sew this clothes, and you'll never know, you'll never be able to see where it's sewn clothes at. And that's it. And what does it say? It says, read me a story, then tuck me in tight, tell me you love me, and kiss me good night. That's what it says on that side. And that is what I got on this side. Okay, a little dog with a book. Now, let me show you my new design though, that I just created myself. I haven't stitched it out yet. I'm gonna do that in a few minutes, as a matter of fact. Let me show you my design. So I'm gonna have to turn this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn this off. Give me a second. Wait, that's the sound. I'm gonna switch to minicam. Okay. We're going to talk about that, which I've already talked about. I don't like repeating shit, right? So let me show you a few things. Let me go to this program. I'm going to go here. I'm going to share my desktop here. And we're going to go here. Okay. So these are some of the, when I do little boys and little girls, I want ours to be black. So I created this design here. This comes from a picture that I had, and I put it in this program, and then I made it into an embroidered file. I had the little boy in some Nikes. I could change the color of his crown if I wanted to, the crown that matches his pamper, and that also matches his Nike check. Those things could change colors. If I wanted it red, I could make it red when I stitch it out, right? But I want, instead of me having little dogs and little things on the side, I wanted to put some black children, you know, a little boy, some little girls. That's what I wanted. Let me see if I can make this bigger for y'all. I'm not sure if I can. Let me see. Oh, yes, I can. Hold on a second. I should be able to go here. Hit the zoom. Let's see if I can zoom. No, wait, I don't want to mess up the file, y'all. Don't be messing up a file, okay? Because I like it just the way it is, okay? I like it the way it is. Also, let me show you some other pictures, though, that, let's see. Here. I like this little girl. I'm gonna turn her into a file for a little girl. What else I think I liked? I like this little boy here. So instead of putting animals on the side, which people do like animals, right? You like animals, but I wanted to customize them even more, which people aren't doing, especially in the Black community. You know, I can make those type of pillows, and white people, Black people, Chinese people, Asian people, all kinds of people buy the one that I just showed y'all that I made, right? Because there's no race, ethnicity, or nothing attached to it. So any kid can have it. But I do want to I want to offer something for our children that when they'll be proud of being who they are, right? If that makes sense. Like, I grew up and the dolls were white. You know, when I saw a Black baby doll, it was ugly. And I'm not talking about that it was ugly because Black is ugly. They legit made them ugly. They wasn't the type where you could play in his hair and shit like that. Now they started coming up with those pretty Black dolls around my sister's age, which she's like a decade younger than I am, right? I started seeing the Black dolls, but they still were like white, but they just made their skin color dark. Then I started watching in the 80s, the 90s, I'm sorry, they came out with these dolls, these brat dolls. Was that the 2000s? The brat dolls came about. They made them too sexualized. That would go back to the topic we had the other day with that that show cuties, right? I kept telling people that brat dolls was gonna come back and haunt our ass. People like, oh, it's just a doll. And because they made their skin dark, that's why Black people, we accepted that shit, right? A lot of people was like, yeah. And the kids were like, Mom, I want a Bratz doll. See, if I had a kid at that age, they couldn't got no Bratz doll. That was too young for that. The doll looked like a grown fucking adult. And now we wondering why we are where we are now. You could just look back as far as those brat dolls and you'll see why we are where we are now. Prior to that, though, prior to that, Black dolls were unattractive. When we saw blackness, it was unattractive. I can prove it now by showing you these little whatnots that I have. You know what I mean? If I these black whatnots, that's what we call them. I don't know what y'all call them. Ceramic pieces of Black people. I can show them to you. They're sitting up here, and they will purposely do something to make them just unattractive. Or if they made them attract where they look attractive, they were white people where they just turned the skin dark. They don't have our features. They don't have our nose or lips. You know, they don't even have our hair texture, nothing. They just made the skin black. And I purchased them because you can only buy what they offer unless you create it yourself. That brings me back to my point, right? Unless you create it yourself. So I'm deciding now to create it for us, for our community. So yes, I want to see us. I want to see the Black boy. I want him to be cute. He might have his hair wavy. He may have hair cut short, might be long. I have different type of files, right? And then we have the little girls, right? This would be cute for a little girl to be on one of these pillows, or there's all kinds of things I could create, right? You just give me an idea of what you want and I'll make it. But we need this type of imagery in our households for our kids, because the media shows that whiteness is pretty. Everywhere they look on TV, even though they're changing it, they are changing it. I agree with that. I just think we can help push this shit along. Yes, we can. And it don't have to always be African-like, right? And I say that to say that the things that I'll show you, like my little whatnots, when they are Black, when the people are Black, they focus more on African. But see, we in America, right? I shouldn't have to have an African style pattern dress just because I want it to be Black, you know, culturally. And it shouldn't have to be all the way hip hop, but nor should it have to be more on the African side. Because I don't like that kente type of fabrics, designs. I think it's not that it's unattractive. I don't think that. I just think that I don't relate to it, if that makes sense. And I feel like just putting it on and I don't really relate to it is almost me just being unauthentic, right? I'm Black, but I'm not really feeling that African, those patterns. And so I think that I felt when I used to, because I've created masks and earrings and things like that using that, but I never worn it because I feel like it's not even, I don't have a connection. I just don't even feel right wearing it. I just feel fake, if that makes sense to me. I feel fake. So we can make our own shit. I can create some shit that when our boys and girls grow up, they think of themselves as being beautiful, with the curly hair, with the afros, whatever the fuck you got is beautiful because it's yours. And we create these things so when they're growing up, they can see themselves. They don't have to go to TV to try to find themselves. They don't have to go to the movies to try to search for themselves. We can create that in our books. Some of you know how to write some children books, and stop portraying the children to have Indian like hair or they're being mixed and shit like that. Because you ain't got to be where I'm mixed in order to be beautiful. I think we could, even though I don't, I'm just starting my business, right? My business started February 1st, officially, actual business, right? I'm not saying that I'm large and I'm gonna be able to get all this shit all out there, but we have other crafters. I think they should be doing the same thing. But you know what? What I noticed with Black people, some of you, keep it real. I'm showing you something that's Black and authentically Black. And I have some people say, well, no, nah, that's not gonna work. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to wear that to work. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. No, I'm not gonna be able to do that. And I get it. I kind of understand it, but sometimes you just have to have things just for your children's sake. You know what I mean? Just for your children's sake. I remember standing proudly in perming your hair and shit, but I'm from a generation where that's what we did, right? And so you will hear me even say, I understand why the women perm their hair. But when I look at a young Black boy, well, woman, should I say, because the boys, the men are now even allowing their hair to grow because they now understand, right? And they understand women difficulty with their hair because they deal with their hair. These niggas who balding themselves or getting a low haircut, and then you got the nerve to turn around at a Black woman and complain why she's not natural. Why aren't you natural? Why aren't you letting your hair grow? Why are you putting the dupes in your hair to create waves? Because see, in order to keep them waves, you got to keep your hair cut low. But you don't want a woman with low haircut. So if you let your hair grow a little bit longer than it should, your waves become what? Become little curls. As it curls, it then becomes what some of you men claim to be nappy. You see? So even the men aren't being honest. The Black men aren't being honest when it comes to our hair. Not being honest. Anyway, let me see what y'all talking about. I haven't been looking. I apologize, y'all. But that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna make some shorts. I'm gonna see. It's hard for me because I have so much to do. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm going to be stitching out this file. I am going to make it into a pillow. Okay, let me see it. I'm gonna stitch out this file. It's gonna take, I'm gonna have to put it in the machine and then I'll tell you how long it's gonna take to stitch out. I'll let y'all watch it stitching out if you want to see it while I talk and stuff like that. But while I'm letting this stitch out, I do have a few masks to do, but I want to work on the boxers. Okay, and so I think that's what I'm doing. I know for sure I'm gonna stitch out this because I need to see if I need to add anything, because I think I'm gonna offer it for sale if this stitches out perfectly the way I think it should, because this is gonna be my first time testing it, right? Then I may offer it for sale for other embroiders, for those who does embroidery. I think they'll like it. Okay, so I'm definitely doing that. This could be stitched out on towels. It can be stitched out on t-shirts, onesies, anything. It could be stitched out in anything. And I was trying to think, where can I put this? So I think I'm gonna just make another pillow because I couldn't think of anything else. If anybody have any other suggestions of where I can stitch this out. Now the black around him, I'm not gonna stitch that out. The background, I'm not gonna stitch that out, even though I did put it in the file. And which leads me to figure out what color pillow should this be. Let me see what I have. So I'm gonna show y'all what I have. I have a lot. But, let's see. That's not black. Yeah, I'm gonna need help. See, it's not just as simple as stitching this out, right? Because I need to know what I'm gonna stitch it out on. So I think I'm gonna stitch it out on black. But then for the rest of the pillow, I gotta make some decisions on that. So let's switch the camera back on so y'all can help me. But first, let me see what y'all talking about. Uh-oh, what's this? Did I shut it down? Yeah, it looked like I did. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all over the place. Okay, let me see. Let's go here. You gonna see what other people say about. Natural curly hair is beautiful. Yes, it is. Hey, the beauty. Let me see what y'all talking about. I'm Verbal. How you doing? Thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to create some stuff, y'all. It's hard. Do car upholstery? What you mean? Well, I don't know what car upholstery is. You mean somebody say, am I an exhibitionist? I am. How you know? You're so mean. I am an exhibitionist. That's true. That's why I don't mind turning on my camera. I absolutely, I feel better. My cameras are okay. So I think I explained to you all where my exhibitionists come from. People, when you hear exhibitionists and things like that, you automatically think sexual. But that's not the case. That's not the case. So my exhibitionistness attitude and the way I feel stems from my kind of like, I wouldn't say from my PTSD. I think it got worse with my PTSD, but it stems from, I don't know, like, so let me tell you, when I think I told you all when I was younger, I used to think that people was watching me, right? Through my bedroom window. Like I literally used to think somebody's watching me. Now, I thought I was just going too far when I was young until I became an adult and my cousins was laughing and they admitted, you know, that they would come to my window and watch me. See, I didn't think I was crazy until I realized I would tell my dad, somebody's outside, and he would go and check and there would be nobody there. Right? So they would just tell me, hey, that's your imagination, or they would tell me, you know, that probably was just an animal out there, that probably was the dogs, you know, the neighbor's dog. Like that's what he would tell me. So, but I remember distinctly thinking somebody was watching me. I even had the feeling they was watching me, but I used to hear shit too. I'm like, Dad, somebody's out there. But my dad dismissed it. After research, you know, he would go and check. He dismissed it. But long story short, because y'all, I ramble a lot. I grew up thinking people was watching me. And it used to freak me out. As I got older though, what did I do? I said, okay, look, motherfuckers watching me. Ain't nothing I can do about it. So fuck it. So it's easier for me to let people in, like actively let you watch, even if you're not watching. But I feel like just know that if I think people watching me, I make sure I don't do something that I shouldn't be doing, if that makes sense, right? Then for me to be not knowing that I'm being watched and no telling what the hell I might do, yo. But anyway, that's how I feel. Hey, Mella, how you doing, sis? Wait, let me see if she's connected yet. So yes, it's not about sex or sexuality. My exhibitionist is, oh, you on mute, that's why. Hey, Mella, you gotta unmute yourself. My exhibitionist comes from me just growing up thinking that somebody was watching me. So in order for me to deal with it without physically going crazy, I just invite people to watch. And it makes sense to me. It might not make sense to other people, I don't know, but it makes sense to me. It allowed me, I used to be real quiet because I didn't trust nobody. I was like, I don't know. I feel like somebody watching me. I don't know who the fuck watching me and why they watching me. But once I said, fuck it, hey, y'all all could come and watch. Once I said that, it freed me. Hey, I can hear you now. What you said?
No, I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking
Okay.
peace and blessings to you. Thought
How
I'd
you
keep you
doing?
company for a little while. I like
Okay.
arts and crafts.
I know that's right. What you like in particular? Do you do them, or you just like watching, or you just, or there's something
I,
in particular
I
you like watching? Say it again, Mella. When you came in, Mella, did they give you a phone number? Because they should have gave. Yeah, say it again.
say what? Yeah, I don't know what's up with this connection. What's your question again?
No, I was saying when you came, because I think I gave an option where people could call in, like in case your internet is running, you could just call from
Oh,
your
okay. I think
phone.
that's it.
Yeah, because I know that.
Well, I'm trying to get it right. I'm trying to get it right.
So what craft you like? What you was
Anyway,
hello? Okay. Um, you still here? Yeah, it's difficult, y'all. Let me see. Let me go over here. Y'all can see what I see. I see her, but now your sound is going. So um yeah, come go out, see what the number is, and call it. And then it'll be just like you on, but you just won't be, you know what I mean? You wouldn't have to be on the computer. You could call from your actual phone, which then you don't need the voice over IP the same way you're doing it now. And you still be on the panel, but you just try it that way. Anybody else need the number? Y'all let me know. I think I took it where you didn't need a code. You just have to call in because we can't hear you. Okay. And let me see who's live in case let me see who's live in case y'all want to go and have fun over there. Because I'm gonna just really be doing crafts over here, to be honest. Because I can't do a whole lot of talking over me using my sewing machine. So let's see who's live. So y'all can have fun on y'all Sunday, baby. Let me see. Doo-doo-doo. Let me go home. Okay. Let me see who's live, who I am subscribed to. Look like the Anchorman is live. RBR is live. Roland Martin. Oh, you know he playing something. Bullets got it. Look like long. Strong Mama Chrissy. Matt's Crazy Art. I think that's earrings. I'm not. I think that's jury rapping. That's what that is. Sister George and them is live. Oh, okay. Let me see. I forgot it's Sunday. Red Pill. Oh. What time is it? Are they ending? Come on, they gave them a thumb down over. Okay. The only reason I asked them, are they just going live? Because normally they have a whole shitload of people over there. So it must be somebody doing something. I think somebody said Super Slide was live, right? Let me see. He had a lot of people over there. Um, That's a handsome man. I don't give a fuck what he be talking about. I just be looking him in his face. I be like, damn. Okay. Uh, and that's how I am with a lot of black men, you know. I'm gonna just be honest. Okay. Even when we disagree, it's just, to me, it's just a disagreement. It's not, doesn't mean there need to be a beef and an outright law, war. And they don't need, and I don't have to call them gay or anything, but I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. When I called Kevin Samuels gay, it had nothing to do with me having a disagreement with him, because I didn't have a disagreement with me. The dude looked gay. Okay. He's the way he speaks, some of his mannerism. I'm just saying. Now am I saying he take it in the booty? I'm saying he looked like he takes it in the booty. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That's all I'm saying. And that's not defamation. I haven't said, hey, I could prove he's gay, but what I can tell you is I could prove he look gay, baby. And nothing wrong with looking gay. They just be looking sharp and look like they sweeter than me. That's why some of these niggas call us masculine, ladies. They call us masculine because we look and act more masculine than them. Now they think that's an insult to us, but no, that's an insult to them. Okay, that's an insult to them. Because if I look more masculine than any man, I promise you that means that nigga sweet. Because I don't look masculine, more masculine than a man. I got boobies out of the booby. My boobies came from booby land. Okay, I was born, well, I had the booby gene in me, which means that as I gotten older and my body started filling out, I got the boobies, right? So my boobies came from booby land. But all I'm gonna say is some of these dudes, to say that I look like I'm masculine, I've never even really heard but a couple of women say that shit. I've never heard a man ever say, well, you look masculine. They may say I sound masculine, and I don't know what that means per se. It sounds like what, that I can speak up for myself. I'm not sure. Anyway, so he's live right now, and y'all can go check him out. That's why the ladies don't have a lot of people over there, because the ladies usually have these men supporting them over there so they can beat up on women. Okay. Right now, Super Sly's live, so that's why. Because it's okay. Let me see what else he's talking about. Anyway, okay, so he's live. I might be blocked over there, you, because normally I would have a shitload of men saying hi to me. I ain't see nobody says I probably block. Yes, these men be blocking my ass. Let's be honest, okay? Because I do kind of speak my piece. It's true, okay? But if I disagree with them and they being cruel to women, okay? Response to Superfly: why don't black men go to Haiti? Game changer, man. This dude right here is weird. This is weird. This is a weirdo. And I'm anybody who ever met with this guy, like y'all, who in the fuck? Like listen, this is my thing. Not to beat up on some of you are real young. Okay. And just by listening to this dude, this game changer guy, right? As you see, I'm not subscribed to him. Okay. There's a lot of things you can learn from people based on what they say, but mainly the things they do not say within certain conversations. I don't know how anybody thought and assumed that Game Changer knew anything about the BDSM world that he so talks about as if he knows. But just based on what he says when he talks about it, you know that he's not really about that life. Just the way he talk about submission and women let you know he don't know anything about the BDSM world. He don't know anything about that. He would understand the power within being a submissive woman. He would understand how a man earns that and how, you know what I mean? He wouldn't have wanted to just meet somebody to beat them. Y'all, wait a minute, y'all. Okay, so when I heard the story, and I'm not sure of the complete story, I was trying to get the complete story, but I'm too busy to be in everybody's business. But let me tell you how I picture the story, okay? It doesn't mean that it's factual, but this is how I picture the story. I picture Game Changer on here talking about the BDSM. Yep, I like BDSM. Yep, I'm in that world. I've heard him say this. Yep, I'm in this world. Y'all don't understand it. So he listened to another man who is, you can listen to him and tell that he knows what he's talking about. This man listens to that man, and now he wants to perceive and portray to be like that man, even though he will talk about that man in a negative way. That's how these men try to prove that they really are in the world, because he'll go and talk to another man who knows what he's talking about. He'll disagree with him. Well, I disagree with you there, sir. And that's what he say. I disagree with you there, sir. And then he would state what he's saying, which is all off. Like the BDSM world, even though it's broad and large, and there's so many levels to this shit, the shit that he was talking, just by him disagreeing with what that man was saying, lets us know, those of us who knows about that community, it lets us know that he's lying, right? Because instead of him saying, well, yeah, that's one level of it, he just flat out disagreed with it. But anyway, this is how I imagine the story goes. Some women who want to be in the world, in that community, they want to dive in and get to know more about it, meet some daddies, or or some sugar dad or whatever, right? They want to come on and meet those type of men. And then this guy says, I am that type of man. And she don't know much. She don't know any better. He definitely don't know shit, but he's able to fool her because she don't know much. And then they get together. Can you imagine? Yeah, daddy, right? He tells her what to do on the phone and in the chat, and she follows through, right? She don't know much better, so she does it. And then they end up meeting. This nigga, he knows he don't know much of nothing, but he knows he's gonna meet this beautiful young girl who he gotta convince. He has to convince her that he knows. And because she don't know any better, that in itself, when she met him, she would have been able to understand that he didn't know what the fuck he talking about. But anyway, so now he's her daddy, and he's the daddy who has to act like the daddy, even though he's really a baby. This nigga is more like a sugar baby. than a daddy, okay? Anyway, they meet at a nice restaurant. He's telling her what to do because he thinks he has to. In places where he should be dominant, he's not. And in places where he shouldn't be dominant, he is. They end up deciding to go to the room. He's testing her out to see if he make that demand, if she gonna follow through. And she does. They meet up at the room. This nigga haven't had any pussy ever, and now he has to play like he's her daddy. He's her dame. Cause that's what that nigga act more like a dame than a dom, right? A dame is the woman, by the way. A dominatrix is a woman. Dame woman, dom man, right? That's the difference. Anyway, this nigga he then thinks, remember, he always thinks that being a dom is about abusing a woman. And because she's a submissive and who may be into light spankings, she may have even mentioned, I'm okay with being choked. See, what he don't know is that he needs to learn many things before he puts his hand around a female's throat. He has to know the pressure points, the points in which how to apply pressure to certain points and how not to apply pressure to other points. He could have killed a woman fucking around playing a game that he knows nothing about. This shit is serious, yo. That's how you know she isn't experienced, because she could have ended up fucking dead fucking with this dude. This dude out there wanting to choke bitches. That's all he just want pussy. And if he got to play like he's a dominator to get some pussy, and then at the same time get him somebody he can control and tell what to do, he tell her to lick his boots, she gonna do it. Fold my clothes, she gonna do it. Whatever he tell her to do, she gonna do it. You know why she's doing it? We know why she's doing it, because she's looking for that type of relationship. We know why he doing it, because he just want pussy. The difference is one of them gonna end up dead, the other one gonna end up being a murderer. Because he's not even smart enough not to test waters in which he know nothing about. I imagine this nigga would go so far as to taking a knife and start experimenting with cutting, which is a thing in the BDSM world. The thing is, though, that's why you go and you get somebody who educates you on certain things. This nigga gonna end up murdering bitches, man. They done met up and shit. And this nigga damn here going to jail being charged with fucking abuse in a BDSM situation. You know that nigga was fucking up all kinds of ways for that to happen. You know, women, men and women, there's a lot of them who pay for that type of experience. That's why men who are really in the BDSM world, for real, even if they in it for professional, as far as not lifestyle. So there's a difference. There's the lifestylers and the professionals. What are the difference? Lifestylers really live it. You know what I mean? They really live that life. Professionals, they get paid. They may or may not be living that type of lifestyle, but they offer their services for payment. So for men who know about the BDSM lifestyle, they could become very wealthy and popular when they take that lifestyle and turn it into a profession, because there are a lot of women who are looking for men to do certain things to them as far as the BDSM lifestyle. Women who like to be spanked, but they don't want to be abused. They want to be submissive, but they don't want to be abused. They don't want to get hurt. They might like a little light pain, but they don't want to be killed and murdered. Right? So we have men, just like the women, the professional women who are like myself. I was a dominatrix, a professional dominatrix, taking clients and everything for about 8 years. I was married the whole time. Have men come to my house just to clean it. That's what they wanted to do, and they would pay me. They paid me to come here to me to clean my house for me. It's not, but it wasn't as simple as me letting them in like the cleaning woman and letting him clean. He expects something out of that, right? But he expects me to be knowledgeable enough to be able to handle what is about to happen, to give him the experience that he's looking for. And it's not always a sexual base to it. It's I guess in a sense you could say it's sexual without having intercourse, if that makes sense, right? For those men, it's their sense of relief. Doesn't have to have nothing to do with his penis or her vagina or any of those things. It could mean that for some, right? I'm not saying that it's off the table. For me, it's completely off the table. I didn't offer any what y'all call happy endings as into any sexual release on that way. But I like, believe it or not, that's why I was more wanted. Okay, I already had a fucking long list of people who paid me, but then the list to get on my list was even longer than that list, right? Because I still had a family, I still had my household, right? And then to allow somebody to come to my house, that's a lot of things I have to find out about that person before I can even allow you. It's not like I didn't have a revolving door of men just coming in. I had children. I don't think my kids ever met anybody who came to the house. They would be at school or doing whatever they're doing. I had somebody come in, they would come in and clean my house. Clean my house and get some discipline. That's what we call it. I was giving them some discipline. But this fool here, and by the way, I wasn't self-taught neither. I had somebody who I was under their tutelage, as y'all put it. Okay. Yeah. I used to go to a dungeon right here in Delaware and watch, help. You see what I'm saying? So it's not something that just come to you. You got to know certain things, especially depending on what you offer, right? There's a lot of things that I don't offer because I'm not knowledgeable enough. I'm not into blood play at all. So I'm not cutting anybody, right? But airplay, though, I am very experienced in airplay. What does that mean? Yes, I could choke somebody. And like I said, I know what points or how much pressure I could put on certain points of your throat, what parts not to apply pressure to, how to make it more erotic, right? Because the person don't want to just be choked. They don't just want your hands around their throat, choking them to where they fucking can't breathe. That's not, it's airplay. You might want to just take away a little bit, make it more difficult to breathe. More so as mental. It's not even so much about choking them until they pass out bullshit. I don't do that, none of that shit. But you could tell when somebody's unexperienced. That's the kind of shit they would do. They just gonna put their hands around your fucking throat and apply pressure up until they think that they could tell that they about to kill somebody, but that's not true though. A person's eyes can be wide open. They can literally not be able to respond. They might be in danger and don't even know it. That's how that shit around the throat can end up you as a murderer. Because everybody involved are playing the game. She just thinks that you are a professional, so she trusts that you know what you're doing. So she is not freaking out. In fact, she wants to freak out, but she's not because she's been told not to freak out. And before she knows, she done fucking passed out. This nigga done made her pass out. Oh Lord. Now he's freaking out. You know what I mean? Because he's not, oh my God, this shit could go bad so many ways. And I'm mm, mm, mm. We got to stop this shit. We need to, that's why I think knowledge on this shit. I know some people's like, Bob, why are you talking about BDSM? This is some freaky shit. No, we need to talk about this shit because we have people portraying to be something they're not. And then we have motherfuckers putting their lives in somebody's hands who is portraying to be a safe haven. This dude is portraying to be somebody's daddy and has been in the lifestyle for years and years and years. You would assume he knows. He can be your daddy. He would guide you through this. That's what you assume. And then this nigga kill you. You murdered and you don't even look. You didn't even know you was in danger, but you're dead. Fucking around with these people, these nigglets. I'm sorry. I know I hardly ever use that word, but when I think about this dude right here and the shit I heard and how that shit went, yo, I'm sorry. That's why I call him nigglets, right? I call him a nigga. This nigga could have killed somebody. And these motherfucking brothers and some of these sisters are supporting him. Are you serious? Wait a minute. So she met you for some fun and you almost killed her? She called the police, and because people hear, oh, it was a play. It was BDSM. Well, guess what? People don't play with inexperienced people. This dude has been claiming to be experienced. That is what makes him so dangerous. I would like to do some airplay with his ass. Let him see how these women who he lying to, how they will feel. I bring him to the blink. You know what I mean? To the right there where he thinks he's about to die. And then I know how to fall back on some of that pressure. The nigga be dying and shit and don't even know it. Listen, I can't. Let me get off of here, y'all. I'm gonna do some of this work I'm not doing over here. Okay, here's some of my masks that I was supposed to be doing. I think I have to redo. So listen, I'm gonna be here. I'm not gonna turn anything off. I'm gonna absolutely connect some things so y'all can see some things that I'm doing. But I'm gonna put my beats on so I can listen to my music and I'm gonna work. I am gonna do the shorts later tonight. I think I'm gonna do them. I'm calling them shorts, but they're absolute. What they call them, boxers. That's what they call boxers. I'm gonna do those later because I have to cut that pattern out, and I'll show y'all how to do that. I'm doing something for my grandson. I think that's who I'm gonna do his first, and then it's the basic same concept with adults, with the men. So I'm gonna do my grandson. I'm thinking about doing a shirt for him too. I'm not sure, but y'all see me. Y'all can come stop by when y'all want to see, and then y'all can leave again. I'm gonna leave. I was thinking about doing it on Facebook though. I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I'm gonna go on Facebook. Why? Because I have way more people watching me over there, and I have a lot of crafters who follow me. So y'all have fun here on YouTube, okay? If you want to watch my name over there is Vanya. What's right? Let me see. Let me see my name. Oh, you could just put in bomb cherry juice and one in the name will come up. Okay, let me see what it is. Yeah, I don't be knowing. It's not my real name, but it is close to my real name. I be forgetting how I spelled it. So that's why y'all probably thinking, damn, you don't know your own name. It's not the way my real name is spelled, okay? Let me see. Uh-oh, got booty in the air. That's why you can't. And listen, that's a shame, y'all. My name on here is, yeah, it's spelled Vonya. Okay, here you go. I'm gonna be over there if y'all just want to come and check out what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna be doing much of nothing. I'm definitely not gonna be talking. And wait a minute. It's public. I'm shocked nobody answered me on that one. I did post it late night. Damn, that's weird, yo. Y'all didn't see where I posted this yesterday? I need to post it over here. I be forgetting I got that community area over here. Sassy Ray said, "What's wrong?" And the dude said, "Your wop stink." Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking with her. Fuck her. Okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna go over there, y'all. And y'all have a good evening. Okay. I've had fun. Okay, I'm not gonna go over there talking about BDSM because I got a lot of fans over there. The men want me to talk about BDSM over there. Okay. Um. Anyway, y'all go check out. This is the Angry Man. Let me see if he's still alive. This is new name, I think. Wait, is he still alive? Oh no. No. RBR. Is he still alive? Yeah, he's RBR still alive. Let me see. Bullet Scotty, is he still alive? Yep. Bullet Scotty is a messy bitch. He's like a whole bitch. Okay. If you want to keep on track of all the mess on YouTube, he jumps on panels to stir up mess. He don't even think he a bitch, but he's a whole messy bitch. Okay, Strong Mama Christian isn't live right now. And this the guy, I think, if I'm correct, I don't know why I follow him. Let me see. Like he just doing things. I'll be wondering how they get to play music and shit. They get away with it. You know what I mean? Certain music, maybe it's because I be trying to play up-to-date music. And they just be playing beats. I don't be knowing how they get away with that shit. But let me give them a thumbs up like I do with most people. And I'm gonna be out. I don't think anybody else. Sister George and them is live. Y'all make sure y'all go check them out. It's shocked that they only got 4 people though. I don't want to go over there because I know if I go over there, I'm gonna start talking about the Jessica X, and I don't want to get them involved because I do have questions, because I don't like the fact that some of these sisters aren't being truthful and being honest. You know what I mean? When it comes to that, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Let me see. Anybody else live? It says that I have 440. Who is this? Oh, they got 2 channels. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait a minute. So, oh, that's the background. Okay. Now that makes sense. Let me go see what they're talking about. Again. Okay, so y'all go check out. Yeah, and the channel is her regular channel is a breakdown. The breakdown a woman's perspective. I'll put the link in the room. Let me grab it. And then I'm out, y'all. I will probably be listening to them, but I'm gonna be on Facebook doing my own thing. Okay, y'all have fun. And I may come back later tonight. I don't know. Okay, I'm out. Wait a minute, I gotta come over here first and give y'all this link. I go in here. No, I'm gonna just hit this over here. Go to my channel so I can get this. Y'all have fun, okay? Have fun. Was I even sharing my screen? I don't even fucking know. Yeah, it looked like I was. Okay, cool. But I am an exhibitionist. That was the question. And then I went on a whole rampage, baby. I apologize. Have fun. I'm going to be an exhibitionist in a whole nother area. Okay. how do I end this thing? Let's see, go here. And I'm gonna end by hitting this, bam.